A little bit low.
I don't know from others, but I can hear you.
Okay. Let me just quickly share my screen. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, share your screen.
Oh God, I better go.
What's going on? You guys scared? Okay, so yeah, you can see
All
your
right.
screen. I can see your screen from my end. I don't know of others.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can see your screen.
All right. Thank you. All right. This actually my capstone project. With the name Nestle. Nestle is a student's finance manager, which is developed to help students take charge of their personal money and graduate with confidence and financial independence. It is easy, user-friendly with a user-friendly layout. The app provides a variety of functions to assist students in budgeting, saving, tracking costs, and making smart financial decisions throughout their academic experience. While going through this research, we observed some problem statements. Now, many students struggle with managing their finances while in school, often leading to unnecessary debts, poor spending habits, and lack of savings without proper financial tools or guidance. And also, the absence of user-friendly student-focused financial apps exacerbates these challenges, leaving students overwhelmed by the complexity of managing their money. Now, this is our goal. This is what we plan to. This is what we aim. This is our aim. This is the solution. The things we aim to solve with the apps. This app aims to foster responsible financial habits, reduce financial stress, and help students graduate with skills needed for a long-term financial independence. 2, financial literacy. This app empowers students to better understand personal finance concepts such as budgeting, savings, and debt management. 3, budget control. This app provides students with tools to manage their income and effectively avoiding unnecessary debts. And also saving motivation. The app encourages students to set and achieve saving goals, whether for short-term expenses or long-term financial health. Now, these are the solutions we aim to solve. 1, user-friendly financial management. This app provides an intuitive interface. This interface has to be easy to use interface, which anyone can actually use, whether a student or even non-students, because we can actually create the app that only students will use. Definitely non-students want to use it. So we are creating a way which is user-friendly both for students and non-students. 2, saving goals and tracking. Students can set specific financial goals such as saving for tuition or living expenses and track their progress with motivational insights and notifications. We also have tailored budget tools. We have personalized budgeting tools that help students create realistic budgets based on their unique financial situations, with tips and reminders to stay within their limits. This app now, we plan like the app will definitely tell students, oh, you're actually leaving your limits. This is what you planned. You plan to use 10,000 this month. You're going beyond your limits. The app will always remind the students or the user on how to use the app. And also, there are real-time alerts and notifications. Just as I mentioned, these are timely notifications and reminders about upcoming bills, saving milestones, and budget limits, keeping students engaged and their financial health in real time. Why doing this? This is our user map. This is actually something that actually took my time to do. I don't know if you can understand it. Now, these are actions. The user journey map is what, like, the experience a user gets while going through an app. Now, this app, we outlined 5 major processes. 1, which is awareness. 2, which is onboarding. 3, which is goal setting. 4, savings completion. And 5, post completion. Now, 1, we used a sample user whose name is Halima. Now, Halima discovers this app through social media, showing it to, which shows that it helps students save money with ease. Now she downloads the app. This is awareness. What is the pain point? What is our pain point? Halima feels unsure about how to start saving for multiple goals. She's also skeptical about whether the app will be easy to use and help her stay disciplined. Now, how does she feel? What feeling does she get? She's curious, but slightly overwhelmed. Now, with these things, what are the opportunities? What problem are we going to solve? One, we focus on conveying ease of use, simplicity, and relevance to students. Two, we provide educational content about saving habits during onboarding. Now we go to the next step. Now Halima, after downloading the app, Halima goes to the onboarding. Halima signs up with her number and completes account verification. She connects her bank account or debit card to facilitate savings transfers. What pain points? Why trying to connect her? Why trying to connect her bank account or debit card? What pain point does she see? She's concerned about security when linking her bank account. She feels cautiously optimistic, relieved when she sees the onboarding is simple. Now, what we are going to do about this, we will provide quick access to privacy and security policies to ease concerns. Goal setting. Yeah, Alima creates 3 goals to buy a laptop, something she wants to do. Now, her pain point, she's the fear of failing behind the goals. I might not meet up with these goals. What are emotions? She's empowered and motivated as she sets up clear saving goals, slightly uncertain about how to stick to the plan. What are we solving with this? We are saying we allow flexibility in adjusting goals and later on. Also, savings completion. After Halima successfully saved her money and everything, she has a pain point, which is uncertainty about what to do next. What do I do next? What does she do next? She also feels the risk of losing momentum if the app doesn't keep her engaged after reaching a goal. What are emotions? She's excited and accomplished upon reaching that goal. She's happy. Oh, I've achieved this goal. I've saved up for a laptop. Now, we are going to solve a problem with this. We say we'll celebrate the success and suggest next steps, such as reallocating funds to other goals or set up a new goal. Now, after she has saved up, there is the post-completion stage. Halima receives a monthly email with reports summarizing her achievements and spending insights. Her pain points: fear of not continuing to save after achieving major goals, concerns about more complex financial decisions. Her emotions: proud of her progress and looking forward to future goals. What are the opportunities? What are we going to do about this? We keep Halima engaged with ongoing financial tips, monthly reflections, and new challenges. So this is actually journey map. This is actually how Halima is going to go from the beginning of the app till the end of the app. Now, this is an empathy map. This is empathy mapping. This is Halima. What does Halima see? This is the empathy mapping stage. What does Halima see? At first, she sees ads, social media posts, and articles encouraging students to budget and save. She sees financial stress from students. She's in school, definitely. She sees financial stress from student loans, rent, and daily expenses. Definitely, she uses other apps. So definitely, they are clean, minimalistic design, and an intuitive interface. What does she hear? She's encouraged. Halima is encouraged, and also her parents also remind her to be mindful of her spending. Definitely, we all went to. I believe most of us went to school when they give us feeding money. Our parents always encourage us. Don't use this money. Oh, your next monthly money is going to come in 2 months' time, 1 month time. Now she also gets from the app. She also gets encouraging messages when goals are met. What does Halima think and feel? She feels pressure to save for future needs, but also wants to enjoy life as a student. We all want to enjoy life as students, not just because even after graduating, they always tell us we have been found worthy in learning and character. So we are not just there to learn. We always want to enjoy ourselves. She also wants a sense of control over her finances, control that her money is going to the right places, the risk of falling behind, and the difficulty of making up for lost time when saving. What does she do? What does she say to people, and what does she do? Now, she's trying to be responsible with her spending, setting goals and tracking expenses. She talks to her friends about students' debt, savings, and budgeting strategies. She discusses budgeting tips and personal finance articles she finds with her friends. Then we move to this is our flow chart. And before this, I think I have to present our user research. Before getting to a final problem, like a final definite problem, we actually made a user research. And this is our user research. We asked what are our primary financial goals as a student, ask people, and also ask how often. These are the questions we actually asked people, and they actually gave us answers. So this is a pie chart showing the percentage of people who actually answered to a particular multi-choice question to this. This is actually our quantitative analysis. on this project. Now we go back to our user personnel. Our user personnel. This is Halima Bello. She's age 20. What is her occupation? She's a sophomore college student. She's based in Lagos State. These are the goals. She wants to go on vacation with friends. She wants to maintain balance between enjoying social life and and her financial goals. And she also wants to be better with money. These are the pain points she feels about using other apps. Feeling guilty or restrained by strict budget apps. 2, difficulty tracking small purchases that add up over time. And also apps that feel too complicated. Now, these pain points are what we are trying to solve. We don't want our app to be complicated for our users. We want it to be very simple and easy to use. And also, this is our second user, which is Ransom Gabriel. What are his pain points? Feeling guilty or restricted by strict budgeting apps that takes the fun out of spending. Difficulty tracking small purchases that add up over time. And apps that feel too complicated. Definitely, all of us we don't want to use apps that we can't use next time. We see the interface, it's not nice. We don't want to come to it. So we are trying to solve this problem too. So this is user flow. I don't think since I don't have much time left, I don't think I'll have to explain this. I'm going through this. While doing this, I encountered a problem which made me I couldn't go on with the other stages of wireframing, the sketch, the mid fee, the low fee, and the mid fee. But actually, I just went, because I was in a hurry, I went straight up to the high fee, which is this. I don't know if you can still see my screen.
We can see.
All right, thank you.
Your screen.
All right, thank you. Okay. Sorry. Okay. This is our splash screen. I think I'll have to merge my I think I'll have to merge my wireframing with my prototyping and testing. So just let me just do this together. Okay. This is our splash screen. Then this is our onboarding. We go next, and then you want to sign up. You want to sign up, either put your full name, your phone number, password, and then I agree with terms and you agree with terms and conditions. Then you sign up. Or if you already have an account, you can sign in. You input your phone number and your password, and you sign in. If you've forgotten your password, we also have social connection. You can always, to make it the app easier for users, you can always connect with your social media. It's either your Apple Play Store, your Apple app, your iCloud app, your Google app, your Google account, or your Instagram account. Sometimes you forget your password. Then you can always request for a new password. You can request for OTP. Then OTP is sent. You enter the new password and confirm new password. Then you reset password. Then it takes us to our dashboard. This is our homepage. In our homepage, you can see how easy it is to understand everything here. Our transactions, our notifications, statistics, and our card, our balance card. Now, we also have at the bottom navigations, our savings. This is our saving goals. These are the things you can either save. You want to save, you want to add a saving goal, you just use your saving goal, you create a new saving goal, and you save. So therefore, this we also have the budgeting aspect, which is this. If you want to budget, this is it. You add a budget, or you add an expense, So I want to add a budget. I add a budget. I come here and add the budget and I save. Okay, I want to save. I'll choose a category of budget of a category I want: food, toiletries, entertainment, and all, for me to do this. Now I go back to my sorry. Now these are my budget, the one I've already created. This is the statistics that show. This one here is the statistics that show how much income that came in, that I put in, and how much expenses I've made. This is one of the problems we try to solve from our users, the pain points our users highlighted. So now these are the budgets which they have budgeted. Then this is the detail screen. You can always adjust your budget. Sometimes you feel you've gone below or you've gone above your budget. You can always adjust it. You can always adjust the budget. And then we have our settings screen. Here we can check. Here you can use your user profile, your password management, two-factor authorization, your bank account settings. You can change your language. You can contact us through the contact support. And also, we also added here a financial education. This part also plays a major role where you can always learn more financially about budgeting and savings. So that's why we have put it here, this financial education. And then we have the logout. So with this, I think I have come to the conclusion because of time. I have come to the conclusion of my presentation. I think that will be all for now. Thank you.
All right, all right.
I'm sorry I was very too fast. I was just trying to meet up with time.
Yeah. You tried, but even though you exceed your time, you tried. So like I'll clap on my end. Your design is so fine, clean, and I love the way you talk. But from the beginning, when you said God, I beg, I think at that point I thought you wouldn't do anything. So okay, so you did well. You did well. I love your design. I love the choice of color, the choice of fonts. I love the arrangement. It's clean. Your authentication, I love it. It's so fine. Okay, so well, let's say you didn't actually arrange it very well, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can see any error right now from the whole thing that I've seen. But when I'm grading, I think I'll figure out maybe some tiny errors. But I pray or I believe you actually don't make any errors. But so far so good. You are good to go, and nice one. I'm so impressed. Okay, so the next person we have is Michael Samuel. So Michael Samuel, you are next. But before we will continue, there are other persons that actually joined the call when Roland was presenting. So if you know your projects, you're ready to present, and you are you've done something also, you just drop an emoji so that I will give you a number. Okay. So while you're dropping an emoji, so I will give you number. Think Michael Samuel, you are next, so that there's no time, so that we can wrap up before 6 p.m. So Michael Samuel, over to you.
Sorry. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
I can hear you
Yes,
from my
yes.
end, loud and clear.
Okay. So this, this is not clicking. Sorry, my. Please, man, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen from my end. How about others? Are they see your screen?
I can see your screen.
Okay.
We can hear you again.
I think it's gone off. So okay, while he has gone out of the call. Okay, so why he's trying to he's back. Okay, Samuel, what happened? Bad network. Okay, so not to waste much of our time. Okay, so why Michael Samuel is trying to set up his gadget, I know network is bad. The next person can come up, which is Fred. So Fred, over to you.
Jesus. Okay. Good evening or good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So,
Why are you
although I've not
early?
arranged my own, Man, those leave us first. You not understand. But although I've not arranged my own like rule and deed, but I've
No,
gotten my research.
no
So
problem.
let me
As long
just
as
share.
you just no problem. As long as you actually arrange it in a way that you will tell us your process, we are good to go.
No, I can. I can. So, okay. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, I can see from my end.
Okay. So the name of my app is called Guide Savings App for students. Okay. So I don't even know where to start from. All right. So my app okay, I'll first start with the name. My app is named Guide because it's aimed at helping students always have money that they can use for unforeseen circumstances, as Nigerians will call it, to guide, to hold their own side. The goals of my app, one is to help students build financial independence. One of the main issues of okay, let me start with the problem statement. Okay, students often struggle to manage their finances due to limited income and lack of financial literacy, difficulty maintaining consistent saving habits, and the need for users friendly tools. Noting this problem, I developed an app, or I am developing and building an app that will help students solve all this. My main aim, or my pointed aims, are to help students build financial independence, provide simple and effective goal management, offer financial guidance and education through financial tips and literacy in how they can better utilize their money through investment or budgeting, and keeping their users motivated, the progress tracking and rewards, like rewarding them for savings, probably little interest on top as they go on. Can everybody hear me?
From my end.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not making sense. Alright, so went on ahead. I did an interview, which is my Google Forms, which is Google Forms. I can't share that now. But these are two of my personal interview, some of my individuals, let me call them individual, my clients, or my individuals, my potential users. Okay, the first one is a male, age 2025, and this is his bio. One of his pain points was economic inflation is one of the reasons he doesn't save, and his expenses find it difficult to decide what to buy with his money. Now, one of the goal of my app is to be able to help them to budget their money for different things. Let's say they are planning to buy three things in like 6 months. You can allocate your money in such, you can save your money in such a way that you can create a saving, so let's say a virtual saving box. This one is for this one is for this one is for this. This is what my plan is, and this is how I'll send the money to. So using this pain point, I was able to come up with that one. One of his goals was that he wants to manage his earnings properly. He would like to find a community of students that would okay, let me write this complete. Okay, find a community that would fit into his situation, and to also be able to get financial advices and network with similar individuals, similar with the second goal. So that's for user one. For user two, he said one of his pain points was he has little knowledge about effective savings. That's he knows what savings is, but when it comes to saving effectively, he just does it rarely. So he has difficulty trusting savings app and has difficulty handling emergency billings. That's according to his unforeseen circumstances, which the app is there to bridge. The app is there to bridge. Concerning the first one, which is little knowledge, the app produces financial literacy tips from time to time, just to educate them on what to do with their money when it comes, how to spend it or how to effectively spend it. The second one, which is difficult in trusting savings app, ensure that the app has security enough to make sure that our users are keeping their money safely. 3, has difficulty handling emergency billings, which is emergency spending. That's what the whole savings app, one of the major aims is to be able to keep aside money so that when something comes up, you know that, okay, this is there for me to use. And the process of getting that money will not be so stressful like what OP has, which I used OP as my study, whatever they call it, my essential, my God, I've forgotten the English to use. But my stuff, I use them as a case study. Let me put it like that. In OP, when you want to get your savings, when you save in your savings, to get it is very rigorous. You have to wait for, I think, a day or 3 days, which my app tends to bridge through. I will review that one later, but my app tends to bridge through using OTP and email verification. So that's for that. That's for that. I want to find myself. Okay, the empathy map. Okay, let me go first to the user journey flow. Please, am I still audible?
Yes, you
Yes.
Audible.
Yes.
This somebody say, I stop. Okay, the user journey map. Okay, the user journey map is a visual representation of the steps the user takes when interacting with a product or service. It highlights the user's actions and emotions as stated here. So, as you can see, this is my user journey app. I don't know how to explain it extensively, but this is my user journey app. I got my inspiration through I think I saw Miss Helen's. Let me just review that one. Miss Helen's dustbin app. So that one gave me the inspiration to do this. But rest assured, I used my data analysis to actually careful analysis to actually get this out. It's just the layout I picked from her journey map. And this is my empathy map. One of the things my second user said he needs to start saving, but he doesn't know where to begin. He doesn't know how to start. So that's where the app comes in. It reminds you steadily when to save, end of the month times, midweek, just when money enters. That's the whole integration with bank app store. That's another feature on its own. It's hard to save with limited income, like the money is not always there, which the app tends to bridge by providing plans that fits your income level, one way or the other. So I need to feel in control of my money. Yes, that's what the app is also there for. Things it's taking my saving enough to meet my goals and all as it is here. So the empathy map was generated using user tools, mostly user tools as Dennis's pain points. When I was talking with him, one of his pain points, he was worried about mostly security. He wants to be in security that he doesn't trust them. 2, he wants to feel in control. And 3, he doesn't know where to start from when it comes to saving. He just saves as he comes. And if he feels like it, he wants to actually be in control, like be intentional about his savings. That's why I was able to map this out. So, okay. Okay. Moving on to the user needs, your user insight. One of the things I plan to bridge, or one of the things I would like to give my users, is simplicity of and ease of use. Simplicity and ease of use. Not just being able to solve their problems when it comes to saving, but making sure that the UI and the feel, like when using it and the feel, it's not stressful. It's not something you get tired of. It's not something you complain about. Yeah, that's what I tend to bridge. One of the things they complained about, I noted that one of the pain points was that they have problem with network efficiency. I don't know how. I think I have questions about that one. I don't know how to put that one. Yeah, I don't think that one is my problem. I think that one is based on them, but I just jot it down. So simplicity of ease of use. Sending is a signal that is easy to navigate and straightforward interface. It's not something rigorous. This one takes you here, this one takes you here. When I develop or when I submit it, when I develop my high feed and mid feed, I will integrate this in. So clear goal setting. It needs to help the students need help defining achievable saving goals. That's what my savings app tends to push. It gives them a clear goal. Like they don't have to think too much on what to do. What they have to what their saving plans, budgeting plans there for them. So instead of too much thinking, okay, how do I do it? No, it's there. this is what it is for this income level, or but I'll integrate that so as I move on. So progress tracking and motivation. Somebody said he doesn't need motivation. I surprised his motivation. I said it's not my problem. But he said progress tracking and motivation. To be able to track their savings is one of the goals of my app. To be able to track their savings, consistent reminders on when to save, consistent reminders on what is in their savings as well. It's not just telling them when to save, but reminding them that okay, this is what you have in your savings. You will need to add, you would like to add, or need to add. And also motivate them one way or the other to encourage them to save more. Financial guidance through financial literacy materials or quotes or those things to motivate them and guide them on how to use their money better. Five is flexibility and customization. They need to have the ability to adjust saving goals. One of the things I noticed from OP, I don't know now, but last time I tried the savings thing, when it comes to savings, keeping your money in safe box, it's hard to customize it. So I tend to bridge that gap by giving them something they can customize. Imagine saving and what I said, I can't meet up. Okay, I want to shorten my time. The app is aimed at giving them that in control of your box or your colo. Lastly is encouragement and rewards. The rewards part will come in later. The encouragement is what I'm facing now. Students need to be encouraged, positive reinforcement, and was to meet savings milestone. It all comes down to financial literacy, guidance, and all. So, in summary, the face unique challenges when it comes to saving. Every student does. So, the lack of financial knowledge and motivation issues also brings about, apart from economic conditions, also brings about it. So, the need for a tool to simplify this this process, is where my app comes in to bridge that gap and to make things easier when it comes to digital saving and to be able to track and follow up on their saving plans as well as help them to budget and put their money into good use. So that's it for now. Still on the flowchart stage. By tomorrow, I will be done with this.
So this is
Can I,
really,
can
really,
I see?
is it where you actually stop? You don't have your designs ready. You only just stopped at this point.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. But you're going to finish it up by tomorrow and submit. Fred, did you hear my question?
Yeah, ma'am.
I said, so this is actually where you stop. So you're going to finish it up by tomorrow to submit.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But tomorrow I will submit it.
All right. So, Market Samuel, is your network stable? Can you start? Can you present before I move to the next person? Okay, Samuel. Okay, so while we are waiting for Michael Samuel, so I noticed that some persons actually joined the call. So I'm going to assign a number to you, and you're going to follow up. So number one, which is Roland. Roland has actually presented. So Michael Samuel is supposed to be number two, but I think he's having network issues. So Fred has presented. He's number three. Number four is Maureen. Number five is Marvelous. Number six is Winnie. Number seven is Favor Bauer. Number eight is Bola. Bola, you're number eight. Ebenezer, you are number nine. And Gold. Gold has left the call, and Gold is number 10. So, Michael Samuel, if you're ready, okay, he has gone out of the call. So, Maureen, you are next. Maureen Paul Austin, you are next. So, you're going to share your screen and then walk us through your projects. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So, Maureen, next, over to you. So, share your screen and walk us through your project or process. Maureen, are you there?
I don't know how to share my screen. Mavi, can you hear me?
Can somebody please help her out? Okay, so I don't know how it is from your end. I don't know how it's playing from your end, but at that point where you can mute and unmute, there is before the mic icon, there is an icon there for the mic that says screen. So click on it and it will show if you want to share your entire laptop screen or you just want to share only this particular tab screen. I don't know how it appears on your end, but that's how my own appears on my end.
Here is showing unmute video and leave.
Okay, I think I will have I think I'll have to call Michael and Fred to send a screenshot of how it's actually looking for their end so that they will help you out. Fred, if you're still on your laptop, just maybe screenshot it for her.
Mavi,
The way you are sounding like you're about to lose hope. Okay, while we are waiting for her to share her screen, Tope Michael is on the score. So Tope Michael, you are going to be number 10. So he has gone out again. Okay. Are you ready now?
yeah, I've seen it. I've seen Mavi. Thank you. I love you so much.
All right, let's go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Jesus. Okay. Can you see my screen? How can I even make this one? Okay. Oh my god. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Like as I'm scrolling, you can see it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hi guys. My name is Maureen Chinoso Austin, and I'm here to talk about my project. And the name of my app is PiggyWise. And I chose this name because to me it means saving wisely. I don't know if it makes sense. The project is PiggyWise is a savings and micro investment app. It is designed to help students manage their finances effectively and cultivate a very good saving habit, and also achieve their financial goals with ease while studying in school. The app is designed to help students build a startup capital for their personal business ventures after they graduate. It serves as a tool for achieving their financial stability while in school. During my user research, sorry. Um, I was able to come up with 12 questions. Like I did a research knowing what students like about savings app and also investment, because I was once a student and I also had issues with savings, and I was able to get answers from few people. I did an open and close end question. God, what's wrong with this laptop? I'm sorry, my laptop is going mad. Oh, Jesus, what the hell? Sorry, please. Oh my God, sorry. Okay, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and like after my research, I was able to come up with a problem statement. I got to understand that most students struggle to save money due to different reasons, like reckless spending, lack of financial literacy, and unexpected spending, and low income. I'll use myself as an example. Like I think before 2020, I never had an idea there was an app like Piggy. What's that app? Jesus. Like the Piggyverse app, the one that they use in saving. I got to know about the app through a friend. She sent a link, and when she sent it, I thought maybe it's all this referral app stuff until I wanted to start saving for school and like to pay some debts like after school. That was when I got to know about the app, but I got to know about it late. There are students that are like this. that have issues, that don't have that financial literacy or have an awareness about apps like this. We have people that have the money, but they don't know how to save. They're just reckless with their spending. And an average amount of students are unable to differentiate between what they want and what they need, which leads to reckless spending. Students who don't have a stable income need a flexible saving solution that adapts to their financial situation. Students face financial issue after school. The lack of structured approach to budgeting, financial planning, or how to build a saving strategy while in school makes it difficult to plan for upcoming expenses, which leads to financial stress after school. So I was able to come up with a solution that PiggyWise will be a mobile app that will help people to save and also invest. It will provide users with easy and secure financial management experience. It will provide users with user-friendly interface and easy-to-use features. PiggyWise is the ideal saving app that will allow the users to choose a suitable and affordable plan. They will select the bank that they want to input, like they want to save from the account to the app, and they also have a feature that will allow them automatically save money for people who don't really have time to start transferring money manually. There's a feature that will automatically enable them to do that. Users can adjust their saving plan whenever they want and can also invest their money on the platform. For the saving investment part, I've invested in a platform like this when I was my 300 level. Like I bought a share for I think 1,000 naira, and when I wanted to sell that shares, it was going for about 3,000 naira per share. So that's what the PiggyWise will also help the students. And I got to know about. Sorry, oh, it's noisy. Okay, can you hear me? Hello.
Hear you loud and clear.
Yes.
Okay. And I was able to know about the users' needs and insights. Students need to get a specific saving goals, need to set a specific saving goals after uni, or setting bills to pay certain bills while still in uni. For example, tuition fees, rent, travel, business and emergencies. Maybe your rent is going to expire next year and you don't have money. You can decide to use the app to start saving money gradually before next year. Maybe if you have a side hustle and maybe you're on scholarship, something like that. Students need resources or tips on saving, investment, budgeting, and managing their finances, like know how to differentiate between their wants and their needs. Students need features on the saving app that automate their savings and alert features that remind them to save. Students need a more user-friendly interface, a clean, aesthetically pleasing design that is easy to navigate and with a good mobile optimization. Students need a feature for investment and bill payment. And all of this I got to know during the user research and when I was asking them their quantitative and qualitative analysis and insights. Most students have a terrible spending habit and are trying to learn to spend less. Like me, I've been there, and during my qualitative question, my friend, the person I asked, she also has issues with spending. She has a very terrible spending habit. Students are going through financial difficulties, which is affecting their ability to save. So providing a feature that helps reduce their anxiety around finances will help. Most students are tech savvy and always expect seamless interaction with their digital tools like saving reminders. So these are the quantitative analysis. I asked them if they save. Sorry, I asked them if they save or if they have a chance of increasing their percentage of saving and all of that. And I had few answers from some people. Oh, and the close end question. Sorry. I also asked them if they have actually experienced any difficulty or if there was a time that they had issues with saving, and some say they lost their job. Some other person said she got robbed. That was why she was not able to save. And one other person said she had a lot of debt to pay. That was why she was not able to save. Sorry, let me go to the next question. What is wrong with this thing? Good. So these are the two people I did my qualitative analysis with. This is not their picture. I was in a haze, so this is not like the actual picture. I did with Favor Chukunoye, and I also did with Samuel compared to Rishi. Samuel is a student in Uni Abuja, and Favor is a student that is based in Lagos. Favor, she aspires, she wants to be a chef after school. She's studying geology, and her plan and her goal is to start her food business after school. Samuel has plans of going into his music, like into the music industry, because he's an aspiring musician. This is the empathy map for Favor. And Favor is saying that she wants to save more, she wants to spend less. She finds it hard to save because of her terrible spending habits. She wants to start her cooking business after school. She thinks that she's not financially responsible. She can't save enough to start her food business. She's also asking for the best method for students to save. She feels anxious about life after school and all of that. I'm trying to save time, sorry. This is my user journey map. So it's like the stages has to do with awareness, consideration, onboarding, initial use, and advocacy, which is talking about like after you have used the app, like if you're advocating for other people to also use the app. And during the awareness parts, you do your research first, then you're thinking, and after your research, you're not thinking, you're reading reviews on articles about saving money. You are browsing on what saving apps is best for students. That's what you're doing next. The pain point is like you're uncertain about better saving option or better apps for saving. And here, Favor is feeling hopeful and opportunities. She's researching on some app that has that will improve her saving knowledge. In consideration, she will visit the app's website. She will evaluate the app features, automated saving and investment options. She's comparing the app's features with other saving apps. Her pain point here is there are too many numbers of saving apps, and it's making it difficult for her to like choose which one to use. She's confused, and here the number of available apps can make it difficult for her to make the right choice. For the onboarding part, she downloads the app. She's concerned if her personal and financial information are secured. She's creating the account using her email address. She's anxious about providing her personal information and financial information. She's anxious and all of that. So I'm trying to save time, sorry. Okay. I'm coming, sorry. What the hell? Where is this laptop slow for God's sake? This is the flow chart of my work, and I did this flow chart after getting my answers from the interview question, the quantitative analysis, knowing what the students will need. So that was how I was able to like go with my flow chart. And for the flow chart, I made options for investment option, the saving option, and the saving report. The saving report is like at the end of every month, you check like how much you have saved for the month in all of the features. That if you're not using a particular, or maybe if you're going for the target savings or maybe the piggy savings. So this is, I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. So this is my unfinished work, my mid-fidelity. Here we have the splash screen and the onboarding screen, and here is the welcome screen, which in the welcome screen you can decide to sign up if you're a new user and you sign up here, or you can decide to log in, which you're going to do here. Then this is the error screen in case you're trying to sign up and maybe the code from your email verification is not correct. It's take you here, but if it's correct, it's going to take you to the success screen. So if you try to log in and maybe your details are not correct, it will take you here, which is the error screen. But if it's correct, it will take you here. This is for the forgot password and verification. I mean, if you're trying to like get back your password, change your password, this is like the email verification. But in case the code they sent is not like you didn't input it very well, to take it to the error screen. But if it's okay to take it to the login OTP success, then you can now create your new password. So this is our main, the start of the show, the home page. Here in the home page, we have the quick save here. If you want to like save the auto save stuff, then here is Flex Wallet. This particular one, I got the idea from Piggyvest because I use the app a lot. That's the only app I've been using. And for this particular wallet, if you want to, it's just a random money that you want to save. Maybe you have a party to attend next month and you want to just save towards that party. This place is where you can just save that. Then here's safe lock. If you have something you want to do after school and you don't want to touch your money or and have access to it at all till the time that you set to take the money, this is where you include the safe lock. This is here. Then this place is for investments. If you want to invest, and here is your savings report. Like at the end of every month, you click here and you get the report of how much you've saved for the month. And here for the savings, like if you click here, see more, you will see Piggy Save. For the Piggy Save, if you want to save like automatically, like you don't have to start going to input the account number and save it manually. Just here, when you set it, if it's 500 naira, 2,000 you want to save in a month, you input it, and maybe on the 5th of every month you receive your money, and you want to set it by 8 every or the 15th of every month, automatically it will debit you. If it's daily or weekly, depends on whichever one you want. And here is the option for your safe lock. If you click on the safe lock, it takes you here. For the target savings, maybe if you have something that you want to pay for. Sorry, I'm coming. Okay, this is what the automatic saving looks like for the Piggy Save. When you want to save, it will take you here. You can set up for daily, weekly, or monthly savings. And for the target here, if it's more like a challenge. I told you I got this idea from Piggyvest. Like here, you can also join group saving. If maybe you want to save from January to December, you want to save like ₦1 million, okay, then there's a particular amount in each group that you'll be saving, maybe monthly or daily. This is what this, or maybe you're trying to pay for your rent, like I said before. This is the part of the app that you're going to use, and if you click here, it will take you here. And you create either your personal saving target, public saving target, or maybe group and all that. So sorry. This is if you want to save in foreign currency. This is an option for you to save. Maybe someone sends you money, or maybe you're the type that you work part-time for all the foreign company and you want to save like in foreign currency. There's an option for you, and in each of your savings you always get a certain percentage. And here is for the like the flex wallet I talked about. Here is for the investment. You can either invest in real estate, agriculture, or stock. And look at the options for real estate. Maybe you want to pay for a particular building, like buy the shares for that one. This one is for different types of agricultural investments. You want to invest. This is for stocks. And here is the screen for your savings report. So it will indicate in the month of August, this is the amount you saved, and look at the interest you got for the month of August. And this is your account setting. Here there are different options to verify your NIN, account settings, refer and earn, security, and all of that. And there's also option for logout, and here is your profile. And during my research, in conclusion, working on this student application was a bit challenging for me as it is my first time, and it was also a very good experience. This journey was a very significant learning experience for me that's actually helped to shaping me for future projects. Thank you.
Okay. All right. When you started, I actually knew where you got your 90% inspiration from, because I am one of their customers. Okay, so I take me back to your user journey map. There's something I want to correct you here.
Okay.
So
Just look at me.
so I
Mm,
noticed how colorful your empathy map, your user persona. I think user persona is just black and white, but the image you added actually makes it a little bit colorful. So let's start with user personas first. Now take me to user persona, the top one. Now zoom in. So on that part where you have their no, not this part, the other side where their image is. Scroll down small. Here. Now this place you have curious, honest, adventurous, and passionate. So if you want to make this beautiful, if you've already start making it beautiful or colorful from your empathy map, so I will advise you make those four boxes of different color. Just add different color that the text should be white, should be blend in, which is actually going to make it colorful. Or you can just
okay.
replicate the color you already use on your empathy map for that end to make it
Okay.
look good. Okay.
Okay.
Now take me to your user journey. So I noticed that your user journey is just here. It's just black and white. Now if someone actually don't understand what you're doing or someone join when you are presenting, the person would think you're actually
I can't hear you.
sketching your,
Mm?
your user journey map. Now
Mm.
I don't know the brand color of your project, but if your brand color, for example, is purple or maybe your blue or whatever color you want to do, can you hear me?
Mm.
Can
Yeah,
you hear me
yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Can you hear
I
me
can
now?
hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Now, so on this particular place, you already start using, yeah, you've already start making it colorful. Okay. So this your user journey map. Now this title
Yeah.
place that you wrote user journey map. So I would advise you use a color, your brown color. I would advise you use
Mm.
brown color for it instead of making it gray. And then the stages where you have
Mm.
awareness, concentration, onboarding, and initially stuff. Just make it colorful because you've
Mm.
already started making your US case study, your process colorful. Just make it
Yeah.
colorful, but maintain on that color that you know is something that you will use all throughout.
Okay.
Okay, but if you don't want to use different color, not if you don't want to use different color to spoil everything to make it look not good or not
Mm.
beautiful or not nice or not clean or not understandable, I would advise you just use only your brand color for it.
Okay.
Maybe you can leave
Okay.
the empathy mapping and those boxes the same color you use from your empathy map. But on this your user journey, instead of
Okay.
using just gray and black, you get just use your brown
Okay.
color for all this
Okay.
darker shade you
I
use.
can.
Now,
Okay.
I have another
Can I?
question to ask you. On your mid fidelity, right?
I can't hear you,
I did
Jesus.
not see your papers. I did
Sir? Huh?
not see your papers.
No, I've not. No, I have it. I've not like snapped it yet. It's just time. I will do that today. It's raining. I don't know, but I will do it. Depends.
Now, on your paper sketch, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear
Can
you.
you
I can hear you. Yeah. Jesus.
okay?
Hello. Oh my
Okay,
God.
let's continue. I
Can
guess I can hear you. I guess
network is bad. Hello.
so. Yeah, network is bad. I guess so. So far so good. These are the things that I pointed out, but you will need to
Okay.
complete it. Just try as much as possible to complete it so that your project will be complete. Okay, so when I'm grading you, but if there are other errors or correction or mistake, I'm going to drop a comment to let you know. Okay, so far so good. You did
Okay.
well, but at first you were scared. You were like you didn't believe in yourself you felt you are not too good, you did well. I think I'm going to clap with my hands and also with my feet for you. You did well. Okay,
Oh my god.
okay, so our Ebu class rep, she's next.
Okay, Mavi.
Minnie said I should make an over. Okay, so our Ebu class rep, she's next. Marvelous, over to you. So Maureen, you can stop sharing now and then let Marvelous walk us through her projects.
Good day. I'm waiting for Maureen to stop sharing her screen.
Maureen, yeah,
Mavi, please. Oh my
Maureen,
god.
stop sharing your screen. The
Mavi,
same way you started sharing your screen, just
I can't find the dot again. No,
on that
Chineke.
same icon or button.
I should leave the stuff and come back.
Yes, just leave it and come back.
Mavi, you're laughing at me. Okay, no problem.
I'm not laughing.
Hey, Chineke.
God, eh. You can leave the call. All right, Marvelous, over to you. So walk us through your projects.
Can you see my screen? Hello.
I can see your screen now.
Okay, thank you. So my project title or project name is Unisaver, just like we're building for undergraduates in tertiary institution. So that's why I chose Uni and Saver because it's a saving app. So overview of the app, Unisaver is a mobile application that is specifically designed to enable students to save, to manage their savings and achieve their saving goals. So the app is basically designed for undergraduates, but then other people can still use it. Problem statements. Many students in tertiary institutions struggle to save money. They often receive financial support from their families. Some of them also work, but it can be very challenging to save, especially for long term, because they don't always track their spending. And this can lead them to accumulate debt and have no savings at all when they leave school. So the solution of this app is to enable and encourage students to save up for long term using flexible saving plans and limited withdrawal ability. They can save for long term and for short term also. So these are some questions. Hello.
That is fine
Hello.
if you could not. I can hear you now.
Okay. So I was talking about the solution of the app. I said it's a saving solution platform that encourages students to save for long term and short term using flexible saving plans. And these are some questions I asked during my US research stage. And also, these are the responses I got in the quantitative stage. So for my user persona, the first person was Samuel Nnatozie. He's a medical lab scientist studying in River State University. He enjoys teaching and freelances as a writer. His goal is to be financially stable, to get a better laptop, support his parents, and to maintain consistent saving, and his pain point is because his pain points are he does not get freelancing gigs often, and the economic situation of this country. He's worried about not having enough income to save consistently. He finds it difficult to maintain discipline because he's always tempted to spend, and he struggles with unexpected expenses that cancels or disrupts his saving plans. The next person was Annabelle Tennyson. She is a 20-year-old accounting student in Abia State University. Her goal is to save money from her side gigs and constantly save constantly without relying on parental support, to have an increase in her financial knowledge, save up to get a new phone, and to build an emergency fund. Her pain point is, or are, she finds it difficult to save because she doesn't get income monthly, and then she's frustrated with the temptation to spend. She's frustrated with the temptation to spend. She doesn't have enough knowledge on how to manage her finances better. So this is my empathy map, what the user says, what the user thinks and does and feels. So she says she is confident when she knows she has money, and she thinks that a strict withdrawal process would help her to meet her financial goals without being tempted to spend it. She looks for ways to save small amounts of money whenever she can, and she participates in physical group saving or saves with a trusted person. She feels anxious about unexpected expenses and the temptation to spend. And she's also motivated when she saves with others. Sorry. Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So this is my user journey. The user would ask a friend or want to know how to save money, and then the feeling is being curious, and then what the app offers is this flexible saving plan. Then they will discover the app, they will download it, create an account, and complete verification process. They will be hopeful because the app offers easy sign up. The next action is setting up saving goals. They can set saving goals for graduation, for emergency fund. They can enable or disable auto savings. They can also set up the accessibility options. They will be motivated because the app offers suggestions on saving goals based on their user profile. They make their first deposit and track their process. They'll be satisfied, and then when they achieve their saving goal, they will be happy for they will be excited and accomplished because they could save and also get interest on their savings. So this, you can see this screen, right? Hello.
Yes, continue. We can.
Hello.
Yeah. Continue.
Thank you. So these are my style guide. Sorry, it was down. So the typography I used was Open Sans. Then this is my color palette, the layout grid, the button, the input field. Not all of them is here, please. Then the components and icons and illustrations I use. My lo-fi, my camera is not good. So when I get somebody's phone, I just do the ones I can and upload. So I've not uploaded them all. Then mid-fi, this is my mid-fi, shows the splash screen, the onboarding, the welcome screen, the sign up, OTP, setup screen, the forget password, and password verification, then the home page, and the saving screen, and then the discover screen. So let me just go to the hi-fi. Everything is just zoomed in. So let me quickly. So look at the logo I use. Can you
Sorry, can
see?
you please turn off your audio? I can see some write up and the arrangement.
What, please? I should do what? Okay, yes. I'm going
Turn
to.
off the
Should turn off what, please?
layout grid.
Okay, okay.
No. Just click on one screen and then turn it off.
That's what I want to do. Okay.
Okay. Good.
Okay. So this is the logo I chose with a graduation cap, a piggy box, and a coin in it. This is the onboarding screens, the welcome screen, the sign up and the sign in, verify. So let me just go straight to presenting it. Sorry. So you can see, right? So you go to the next, if you don't want to read, you can skip. Then you get started, you log in or you sign up. You put your name, your address, and your password, and you click that you read and understood the terms and privacy policy, and you put in your verification code sent to your email. When you're verified, you get this, and then you can either verify your identity with your BVN or NIN, or you skip for now, and then this is the home page. The total savings, the notification bell, to-do lists, which consists of things you need to do to make the app better for you to use. Then your saving plans, you have the auto save, your grad fund to save for your graduation, your target savings if you want to buy something and you're trying to save, then safe lock for keeping some money aside, and emergency fund, just keeping some money there whenever you can for emergency. Then students love to refer and make money. So that's why I added the refer and earn so that they can also make money from referring. Then your transaction history. Then the savings screen has your total savings, your active plans, and your completed plan. So this person has no completed savings yet. So your grad fund, you can see when you open a saving, you will see a quick save button, withdrawal, and then your progress, then your amount of deposits, the day, your next date of deposit, when you started, the date of maturation, your frequency, how do you want to be saving, how did you plan it to be saving, and what you are expected to receive by the end of the saving plan, and your history. Then your quick save is to save money quickly without going through any long process. So you choose how much you want to save, where you want to save it, if you want to save it in any of your active wallets, and where you want your funds to come from, and then you click on confirm. Then your discover contains your to explore saving challenges that are public, or you can create one and share to your friends. You can view financial tips, and then you can also get job opportunities, because the people I interviewed always complained about not having enough money, not having enough income. So I added a job opportunity where they can get simple job they can just do for the person and get paid. And then this is my profile. So I'm not done with it. So see your details, and then you can view your profile. Sorry, I've not done that one. So you can view your profile, and then you can edit it or delete your account, and you can also log out through the profile stage. Log out, and then you start from beginning again. Thank you, and God bless us all. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Okay, so
So this thing, how will I stop this thing from doing like this?
the first icon by your right, by
Okay.
your left, sorry.
Okay. Where am I?
No. Go back to your Telegram.
To my Telegram. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna open another tab. First icon. This one.
Yeah, your Telegram, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So I'll just choose one.
Stop. No. You're trying to you're sharing again. Go back.
Okay, I've stopped.
Okay, good. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so far so good. You did so well. Um, your choice of color is okay. Um, I'm sorry to say this, but the font, I'm not a fan of Open Sans font. And if you look at Open Sans font, you will see that Open Sans font is just either two or three. I think they have regular, semi-bold, and semi-bold. That's how it's showing from my Figma. Semi-bold appeared twice, but I don't know if they actually meant semi-bold and bold, and then open, and then regular. Now, sometimes choice of fonts will normally give this feel and look of your design. Now, looking at the user, let's start with the user experience. Looking at the user experience, I would say everything is okay because this is more like you actually did an empathy, like you actually empathize with your user to get their pain point and go. But now let's look at the feel and the look, which is the UI. The choice. I'm not saying this because I'm not a fan of Open Sans. No, I'm saying this because sometimes some fonts will determine how your UI will look like. So using Open Sans made your UI to look like you just started UI like yesterday. Okay, sorry to say I'm apologizing, but as a tutor and as someone who wants to allow you to excel, I don't know if it's an opportunity for you to change this for like feed your eyes on other applications. Okay, look at other fonts. There are some fonts that are actually nice. I will not suggest Roboto. I will not suggest Pumpins. I will not suggest Inter is actually a good font, but just feed your eyes on other fonts. Like leave this one. If it's font that you want to download, because this is actually a fintech application. If it's font that you want to download to use, just take a look and feed your eyes on a font. So maybe at the end of this class, I'm going to share I think Google font link where you get to see different styles and shapes of fonts so that you can pick the one you want to and then replace it on your high fidelity. For the mid fidelity, don't bother changing the font. But for the high fidelity, you can go ahead and change the font. Now, the reason why I will not suggest Urban Lace is because we've used Urban Lace all through the class. So that was why I didn't bother about tomorrow, because telling her to change the font is like you're giving her 1 million tasks for her to complete within the space of 24 hours, which is actually going to come to my DM and cry. Okay, so I will not suggest you use Urban Lace. Just you've gone far in your design. Well done, you've gone far. But I would just advise you change the fonts you use for your high fidelity so that it will make your UI look more classy and good. Okay, so remind me at the end of the class so I can share the link to Google Form where you get to see different size, different styles, different looks of all the Google Forms. If it's the ones you want to download, you can go ahead and download it. Okay. Now, so far so good. I love your empathy mapping. I love the color you use on your empathy mapping. It's nice. The choice of your illustration is okay. Then your onboarding. When I saw your onboarding screen, I was shocked because I was like, has this girl actually gone through my current project? Why are we having the same onboarding screen? Like, I was shocked because I'm actually creating a CareerEX platform, a mobile application, and the same way you did your onboarding, that's the same way I did my onboarding. So at first I was shocked. Have you gone through my design? Why are we having the same onboarding? So I was shocked at that point. So you did well. I'm going to clap for you. You did so well. I love your confidence. I love the way you speak and every other thing. And indeed, I'm going to give you a title. You are indeed a mommy of this class. You did so well. So, okay, don't worry. You will see your grade. So you're going to see your so you're going to see your grade when you're going to see your score when I grade you. So you did so well. I'm so impressed. And funny enough, it's like you and Roland are the people that have gone far within the space of this short deadline, because from seeing what Roland did and what you did, like I could tell you guys actually put yourself under pressure. So let's see what others did. And let me see people that actually put themselves under pressure to actually come up with something within this short period of time. So you did well. So congrats, well done. So the next person I have is my student that doesn't talk in class. She's always quiet, but when she asks question, you just see her, she'll just ask you the question and then she will disappear again till next time she asks question. So she know herself. Winnie, is your turn. Over to you. So the floor is open. Go ahead and share your screen. If you choose to on your camera, you're free. Okay, I don't know if Winnie is actually having bad network. So you can okay, teacher has gone out of the call. I don't know. It's showing that she's not muted from my end, but she's not saying anything and she's not sharing her screen also. Okay, so while we are waiting for her, okay, she's already sharing her screen. I can't hear how. Okay, so I can see your screen, but I cannot hear you. I don't know if you can leave the call. Leave the call and then come back. Okay. Your mic is turned on, but we can't hear anything. Okay. Yeah, I can
Hello.
hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, okay, ma. Good evening, ma.
Yeah, good evening.
Please, can you see my screen?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. First of all, I want to apologize. My case study is not done. I'm not done with it, but I was able to arrange everything so that you will understand. It's only my case study that is remaining.
Okay.
So I choose Student Saver as the name for my app. Product overview. Student Saver is designed to help students develop smart saving habits by providing an intuitive platform tailored to their unique financial needs. The app aims to support students in managing their finances, setting and achieving saving goals, and building a foundation for financial independence. Problem statement: Students often struggle with managing their finances due to irregular income, a lack of financial literacy, and impulsive spending, making it difficult to save money consistently. They experience anxiety and frustration over unexpected expenses and feel overwhelmed by the complexity of budgeting and tracking their money. As a result, they lack a reliable way to build financial security. The goals for this project are: number one, encourage financial literacy, helping students to learn and practice budgeting, saving, and managing their finances effectively. Goal setting, allowing students to set financial goals, e.g., saving tuition, books, or other expenses, and track their progress. Building saving habits, promoting consistent saving habits by automating transfer to savings accounts or encouraging small and regular contribution. There are some people that the reason why they are not saving is because they don't believe in saving small. They are expecting to have big, then put it in one account. But this app will help them to have the knowledge that you must not have big before you start saving. You can actually save little, and that little will turn to become something big. Access to educational resources, offering financial tips, advice, and resources that teach students about managing money wisely. Easy tracking and monitoring provides students with an intuitive interface to monitor their savings, transaction, and spending patterns. That way, they can be encouraged seeing how fast they are growing in their savings. Reward and insensitive reward and incentives, offering reward, discount, or incentive motivates students to save more or achieve financial milestone. Rewards like referral reward will motivate students to refer other students to use the app. Save and secure, ensure that the app is secure to protect users' financial data and privacy. Moving from here, I conducted quantitative user research, which are here. Then this is my user persona. I did user persona for 2 users. Number 1 user is Abdurrashid Nwakwo. He's a 24 years old student of University of Jos. Hello, my name is Abdurrashid Nwakwo, and I am a 24-year-old student of University of Jos, Nigeria. As a student, I understand the importance of saving money, being financially responsible. He gave me his interests, influences, goals, needs, and expectations, motivations, and pain points. Because of time, I'll be going through the goals and the pain points. Number 1, his goal: wants to save enough money to start his own business someday. You don't want to be dependent after school. You don't know what the world is holding for him. He wants to save up money before he finishes from school. Needs to ensure he pay for his education fees every semester. He's the one taking care of his bills. He's the one paying his school fees. So he gets this money from part-time jobs, which sometimes he spent part of the money before when he's supposed to pay school fees. And when he's supposed to pay school fees, he will now be under pressure looking for where to borrow money. Expect to be financially independent after graduation. He wants to be financially balanced, financially okay after graduation, because even as a student, money is not coming in from anybody. It's not when you finish school before somebody somewhere on a sponsor his views. His goals: aiming to complete sorry, yeah. Okay, this is his goals. What am I doing? Okay. Pinpoint: low investment knowledge. He does not know he does not know much about investment. You've heard about investment, but he doesn't know much about it. He doesn't do anything in investment. Sometimes feels he's missing out on experiences because he focused on saving money. Sometimes he feels he's not living up to date, he's not enjoying what his classmates are enjoying, his peer groups are enjoying because he's saving up money. He feels left out. Worries about market volatility and economic instability affecting his savings. But because of the present high in prices of things in the market, he said it's been a while he saved because he does not even have enough money to feed presently, talk more of saving. Then the next user is Tomilola Eze. Hello, my name is Tomilola Eze and I am 22-year-old student from Kogi State University, Ayingba. I am passionate about saving money and making smart financial decisions. Her goals: aiming to complete her degree with excellent grade. That's her first goal, even though she's not sure of having a white collar job. She wants to have a good result so that if the opportunity comes, she will have something to show for it. Hopes to start a small business while studying. She wants to have a business while in school, a business that she can run it with her school activities and it will not affect her performance. Desire to become financially independent before graduation. She wants to have enough money to take care of herself, her family, before she graduates, so that nobody will have any reason to take advantage of her, or she will not have to make any silly decisions because of money. Pain point: zero knowledge on how to invest. She does not know anything about investment. Frustrated by limited financial resources for starting a business. She has a business idea, but she does not have the money to start the business. There's no capital. Inconsistent source of income. She does not have a consistent source of income. Moving on to user journey map. I have what you can see. This is kind of tiny. Action, awareness, consideration, onboarding, active usage, problem or challenges, re-engagement, loyalty, and advocacy. So up here we have action. Okay, actions. Emotions, pain points, opportunities. That's opportunities for me as should I call myself a developer, a designer. Awareness. She got to know about the app from a friend. She's curious about the app, uncertain whether the app offers any real benefits. Will the app really be what she's thinking after signing up? And yeah, emphasis. I, as a designer now, emphasize the app unique features like investment and referral bonus. Since most of the users I talk with, one of their problem is steady source of income or having money to save. I felt it would be good so that the app, when you have money, you'll be able to save. If you don't have money, there's a part for investments. Any little thing you have, you put. Your money will not be idle. your money will be multiplying for you. And when you refer a user, you will have a referral bonus. That way is a win-win for both the user who is referring and the owner of the app. Consideration: download the app, emotion, interest, but also skepticism. Will the app actually help her save? Can it? Can it not? Too many complex features or technical jargon may make her hesitant to sign up. User emotion. Onboarding: sign up, input personal information, and set up first savings goal. Motivation, optimism, but also slight apprehension about sharing financial details. She's scared of what if something happened to her account, sharing her financial details. She's not really comfortable with it. Long or complicated sign-up process could discourage her. Create a smooth and intuitive onboarding process with progress indicator. This will help her cure her of her fears. Active usage: set a weekly automatic transfer to her savings account and engage conversation to learn more. This will help her to always draw something in her account every week. Satisfaction as after seeing savings growth, pride in taking control of finances, difficult in calculating savings. Provide a savings calculator. Okay. She cannot see her saving goals, and her pain point is difficulty in calculating savings. So because of that, we decided to provide a savings calculator. That way she can constantly see her savings and know how much she have. Problem or challenges: encounter an unexpected expense, e.g. laptop repair, and needs to access her savings. Stress, concern about meeting her savings goal. Complicated withdrawal process. Provide an easy and transparent withdrawal process. Re-engagement: after reaching her goal or handling her financial challenges, she continues using the app to set new goals, e.g. saving for a vacation. Accomplishment and renewed motivation: losing motivation after reaching initial goal or forgetting to set new ones. Encourage goal setting with celebratory notifications after she achieves milestones. Suggest new personalized goals based on past savings habits or future financial needs. Loyalty and advocacy: referred friends to the app and share positive experience on social media. Provide financial progress, a sense of belonging to a community of students improving their finances. If the app becomes less relevant after primary goals are reached, they may stop using it, which is something that is definite. If you don't have anything to do on an app, you won't go there. Offer reward for referral on long-term usage. Keep the app fresh with new features, investment tips, cashback offers, or advanced financial planning tools. Moving on to empathy map. This is my empathy map. For the sales we have, I can't seem to save enough money. These are some of the things that students say. I can't seem to save money. I know saving is important, but it's hard to prioritize. I wish I have better way to manage my expenses. It feels like my money disappears so fast. I want to be more responsible with my spending. Then these are what I think. I should be saving for the future, but I am unsure how to start. Am I the only one struggling with this? Maybe I'm not good with managing money. Is it even possible to save money as a student with all these expenses? What if an emergency comes up and I don't have enough savings? Then we come to the do's or don'ts. Looks for ways to earn extra money, such as part-time jobs or side gigs. Occasionally set small savings goals, but often ends up dipping into them. Avoid thinking about savings when incomes is tight. These are what they do. You want to save, but once income comes, you have reasons not to save again. Spends impulsively on things like food, entertainment, or clothes, especially for ladies. They don't joke with clothes. Frequently checks their bank balance and feel a bit anxious about it. How will I fit tomorrow? Feels anxiety, worries about running out of money or not being able to save for emergencies. Frustrations, feeling overwhelmed when expenses keep piling up, making savings difficult. Guilt, feels bad about spending on non-essential instead of saving. Empowerment, when they successfully save or hit a financial milestone, they feel a sense of pride and control. Stress, managing studies, work, and finances causes significant stress. Now, pain. Unpredictable expenses, unexpected costs, e.g. medical bills, repairs, often drain savings. Lack of financial knowledge, they don't know how to create an effective budget or plan their finances. Low or irregular income, part-time jobs or inconsistent cash flow make it difficult to save regularly. Tem- Temptation to spend, the struggle temptation to spend, the struggle with self-control when it comes to spending on non-essentials. Overwhelmed by tracking, they find it hard to manage multiple financial apps or keep track of small expenses. Gain financial security, peace of mind from knowing they have a small safety net for emergencies. Better money management, a clear, easy to use system that helps them save consistently without too much effort. Control over finances, the ability to track expenses and stick to a budget. Confidence, feeling more responsible and financially mature. Goal achievement, reaching specific savings goal like tuition, books, or travels. Uh, Looking for this. This is my flow chart. Then moving on to low fidelity. The low fidelity is ready, but I've not uploaded it. My phone is having issues. Mid fidelity. Sorry, my network is a bit down. Okay. So this is what I have for my mid feed. Splash screen, onboarding screen, onboarding 1, onboarding 2, onboarding 3, then welcome page. This is the authentication screen. These are the authentication screens. Savings, plan screen, creating savings plan, savings challenge, lens screen. Then this is my style guide. Moving on, high fidelity. This is my high fidelity. So because of time, let me join high fidelity and prototyping. This is my prototyping screen.
So see what you are going to do. Just
And this screen is actually for my user testing. I can't remember. So this is onboarding 1. You can skip, you can next. Onboarding 2, okay, and login. Then after login, you can actually sign up if you don't have an account yet. So let's assume I don't have an account. I sign up. Verification code, successful. Then personal information. After personal information, I create a transaction pin. Successful. Then you can now go to home page. Home page is showing savings balance, create plans, savings plans, and also all these icons here are responsive. You can easily navigate to anywhere you want to go. I really want to go to save plans now. You click it and it takes us to save plans, savings plans, and you can also invest. I want to invest now in real estate. Okay. Investment. I made investments within infrastructure. You can invest in real estate, you can invest in agriculture, and you can invest in both. It depends on what you want. You invest. Confirm payment, you put your pin, and it's successful. So for the last part, let me move to the last part because of that. Here is where we have our turn on auto save. If you want if you want in a way that once you have money, in case you forget, you'll be able to save on a weekly basis or daily basis, anyhow you want it. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. Then cards. Okay, this is the card. This is the card. Then you come to log out screen and now log out. Sorry for this screen, it's for my user testing. Yeah. Thank you, ma. This is all for now.
right. Okay. Okay. So let's scroll to your don't stop sharing your screen. Take me to your authentication screen, the sign of the login. I noticed one thing.
Yeah.
Notice something on your button.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So now this is your sign up button. Now
Yes.
this is now on your UI, on your entire UI, when you're walking us through the flow, I noticed something from your button. The choice of fonts is not a problem because you actually use my favorite font. So I noticed something on your button. your button are not consistent when it comes to the size of the width. Now, remember I said there's no particular size of width of a button when you are designing, okay? But on a mobile, it should be consistent, because if you're making it long, it should be long all through. Now, your sign up empty, your sign up field, your OTP empty, your OTP field. I notice the buttons are small. The width of the button, I'm not talking about the height, I'm talking about the width. The width of the button is small, okay? But before we came to this screen, on your welcome screen, where you are telling your user either they sign up as a new student, or they'll log in as an old student. Now, I noticed that the button on that end, your primary and secondary button, are long, but when I am a user on your sign up, the button is small. Now, let's talk about the inconsistency. Now, in this aspect, your button are not consistent. Now, the next screen, take me to, I think, the after field. There's another screen that was displayed here. OTP empty, OTP field. There's one other screen I noticed here. Now come to forgot password. The forgot password is actually long, but when I'm putting the code that was sent to my email for me to retrieve my password, the button is short. Now, the correction, now I might not remember other errors, but these are the ones that are very eye-catchy, okay? So you need to be consistent with your button. If you just want to use long width button, maybe if you're using frame 375 over 182, and you use a layer grid of 6 count, and then the margin is 25, the width of your button is going to be 325, if I'm not mistaken, from this whole calculation I did. So the width of your button, if the width of your button should be 325, if only no, that's not like that. Now, not like that. Now, this 325 will determine if your layout grid, the margin is 25, and you are using 375 width of screen. That is your phone, your mobile frame, your iPhone. It should be iPhone 13 mini. You get it, just that you might actually not understand the calculation, but if you are used to, if you actually, with time, when you get to understand this, you start saying the calculation from your end. Now, I notice, yes, no, you're going to spoil your design. Just undo ahead. Now, click on this OTP empty. Let me show you something. Click on this OTP empty. Okay. Now, turn on your layout grid. Just click on one of the OTP screen. Now, click on the layout grid settings. Let me see what you did, so I can tell you the figure all those. Now, you use margin 25. You're on point. Now, count 6 and margin 25. Now, click on this your verify button, the long one on forgot password, the long one already on forgot password. Just click on only the button. Now, you can see that it's already 25 from the whole calculation. Now, you're on point from everything I'm explaining. Now, you use margin of 25, count of 6, margin of 25 on your layout grid, and you're using phone, or I'm not calling it phone frame. This is not the right word. It's a mobile frame. But due to your standard, I'm going to use phone frame. Now, due to the phone frame that you're using on this your design, I would advise all your button, apart from the onboarding button, all your buttons should be 325. Now, the height of your button is 45, which is okay. I can hear you. Now, the height of your button is 45, which is okay. But what about people that have big thumb? They might not actually, be able to tap the screen if this product is eventually implemented. So I would advise you go back to your components. You make the height of your button 50. Make it 50. 50 is okay. Just go back to your component for your button and just make only the height of the button 50. And then when you come back in this your screens, you can now drag it or just extend it to be 325 so that your buttons will be consistent. Okay. Then secondly, I noticed that your back button, like if I am on the next page, I want to return back to the previous page. I noticed that your back button are below. Now, if you're this kind of thing now in this situation like this is as you're designing, once you are done designing a screen, preview with your phone. If you don't have a smartphone, like when I mean smartphone, I mean not this button iPhone. Button iPhone might not actually give you what you want. But maybe if you're using this latest Android or maybe from iPhone X upward, when you are designing on a mobile view, when you're designing for a mobile view, preview it on your phone and see if it's actually aligned very well. Now your back button is actually at the that like is low, is low. But if you can take it up a little bit, it's okay. Now some of your screens are missing status. This are status bar. This is okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now this place where you put your back button is actually okay. It's a perfect place for you to put your back button. Now some of your screens are not carrying the status bar. So if you can make your status bar a component and you can just arrange it the way you want, you can just be duplicating it in any all the screens. That's what you're going to do. So these are the errors I can only figure out for now. So but when I start grading your work, I'm just going to take time and see the the errors or the mistake, and then I will drop comments on those places. Okay. So thank you very much. You did well. Actually did well. I love the way you speak. You have confidence. I was even at points I was thinking maybe you will not be able to talk or explain due to you're not the kind of person that talk in class, ask questions. You just prefer to be on your own. But I love the way you speak. I love the way you did your work. You actually did so well, even in the short period of time. You did something. You did well. So I'm going to clap for you. With all my part of my body is going to clap for you. You did so.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma.
All right. So I think we are done with the ladies. Okay, apart from one other lady. So
Ma, thank you so much. I want to especially thank you. This is because of you. I learned a lot within this period of 3 months. Thank you so much, ma.
no problem. So we are all going to see again in our incubation program. All right. So
Amen.
next person on my list is Favor Bauer, my Oga. So the floor is open for you to, present your work. Marvelous, please do well to make announcements in class that they should join the class, that there will be no attendance link for them to write their name, that I'm the one taking attendance for today's class. So I think I'm dropping the message, but people are still dropping out from the call. It's very, very important to attend class, even if you are presenting or not presenting. Okay, Favor, over to you, my elbow chairman. So the floor is open. Let me see your magics.
This one that are hitting me like this. I'm not ready.
All is well, oh, all is well. I'm just excited that you guys did something so good, honestly. So I'm just excited.
Let me switch to my laptop.
All right. So while Favor is preparing, Bola, I don't know if you're actually strong to, walk us through your project and let's see the magic you created. So once Bola is done, Ebenezer, you are next. And then I will say what I want to say and then we'll end the class tomorrow. Yeah, I can see your face and your screen. Okay.
Can we all see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody, or evening. Good evening, everybody.
Okay.
Well, the name of my app is Pickpocket. Although this was not the name I initially went with. The name I initially went with was Nest. But then I discovered that Roland had used Nestle, so it's really. So I had to just change it last minute. But then it's still okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Pickpocket is a mobile app designed to help students track and manage their savings goals efficiently, empowering them to reach their financial peak. Emphasis on the peak, while keeping their pockets under control. So that's just like the basic idea behind the name. So I actually think this one is better than the Nest because yes, I just like the name. So the name reflects the app's mission to guide students toward achieving their highest financial aspirations, while ensuring they have control over their day-to-day spending. By enabling students to set savings goals, track progress, and manage spending, Pickpocket helps them build financial confidence and independence, allowing them to graduate with their finances in good shape. The app is intuitive and user-friendly, making it easy for students to take charge of their money, develop good financial habits, and plan for their future. So this is just a brief overview of what the app is about. So now move to the user research section. So over here, these are the list of the questions that were asked during the user research. I've not yet uploaded the charts and all of that yet. So, but then this is basically what was involved in the user research: their name, their age, their course, their level. Ask them about their current saving habits. How often do you save money? How do you usually track your savings? Do you use any tools or apps to help manage your finances? If yes, which ones? How do you decide how much to save or spend each month? What are some of your short-term and long-term financial goals? Do you have any specific saving goals, like a vacation or a gadget, or personal goals? How do you feel about your ability to meet these financial goals? What are the biggest? And well, they're actually kind of much, but then it's like a mixture of both quantitative and qualitative user research. So all of this is not in the Google form, but then yeah, that's by the way. So I singled out two people that I created their user personas for. The first is Sarah. Now Sarah is an impulsive spender. She's 21, 200 level, studying economics, and she receives a monthly allowance from her parents, but struggles with saving because she often spends impulsively. She has no clear savings goal, and at the end of each month, her account balance is almost zero. So she wishes she could save more consistently, or for emergencies or for future needs. And her pain points and challenges are that she lacks control over spending. She feels guilty when she cannot save. She wants to save but lacks clear goals. Then we move to her goals and her motivations. So Sarah's goals is to save for a new laptop and to create an emergency fund. And her motivation is that she needs visual reminders and incentives to help her save. Yeah, so we move to her user journey map. Yes. So in the user journey map, we have the user steps, which tells us every step of the user's journey, user actions, what action does the user take during each step, the pain points, that's what the user trying to, okay, well, pain points, and then opportunities. So for goal setting, the action Sarah takes is that she decides she needs a laptop and wants to save for it. And her pain point is that she has no system to track her progress and gets easily distracted by sales. And then opportunities under the goal setting is that she would want to be provided with a feature to set goals with visual progress bars. Okay, and for the next step, initial saving attempt, she sets aside a small amount but ends up using it for non-essentials. She's tempted to spend when she sees money available in her account. That's a pain point. And then opportunity is to enable automatic transfers for saving goals with restriction on easy access. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm hearing myself. So the third step is the midway step, where she struggles to struggles to stay motivated, but then she loses track of her savings progress. She does not have reminders or encouragement to help her save. And then the opportunity the app would provide her is like to introduce gamification elements, rewards, or reminders to help her achieve her goal. So here we have her empathy map. Under here's we have that she hears her friends talk about impulse buying, but no one emphasizes on savings. So she's bothered about that. Then she says, I'll start saving next month, and then decides to spend impulsively when she sees sales or discounts. And then she thinks that I really want to save, but it's so hard when I see my money in my account. Yeah, this kind money is meant to be spent, so really savings rate first. And then her pain is that she struggles to set clear savings goals, lacks motivation and structure. Again, she would love to have a system that motivates her to stay on track. Yes, and then before going to a problem statement, let me just run through the other person's information. That's John. John is a disciplined saver, 23 years old, final year engineering student, working part-time. He's more disciplined with money. He works part-time at a retail store and tries to save a portion of his income. However, he struggles with long-term goal setting and keeping track of his savings across different platforms, as bank account and mobile wallet and the rest. His pain points and challenges include that he juggles between multiple apps to manage savings. He finds it hard to stay motivated for long-term goals, and he needs better tools to keep track of savings. His goal is to save for postgraduate studies. Then his motivation would be that he needs goal setting features with clear progress tracking. So now running through his goal setting step, he sets a large savings goal for future studies. And the pain point is that the goal seems overwhelming and the progress is slow. The opportunity is provide milestone-based goal setting, breaking the large goal into smaller, manageable targets. I mean, so you want to, instead of, it feels like saving for postgraduate is like something huge. So each time he wants to start, it's like, I will reach this thing, so that kind of thing. So he will need something that would help him, see the journey in easy steps. Yeah, so to say. So managing savings, that's the next step. John uses several apps to save for different purposes, as rent, food, and studies. His pain point is that it's hard to get a complete view of his finances, leading to frustration. Then the opportunity is to offer a consolidated view of savings across multiple goals. Then the third step, which is the final stretch, is the first is nearing his goal, but gets stressed about short-term expenses. So now he actually starts, but then along the line, one need may arise that he may need to settle, and then to just be like he's not making progress and all. And then he worries about spending too much before reaching his goal. Just like I've said, it's like little expenses that demoralizes him and makes him lose motivation to save. The opportunity is to offer a feature that will comment how much he can safely spend without derailing his savings. Yeah, so that's that about the personas and user journey maps. Okay, then his empathy map. He hears that, or from his mentors, that he's encouraged by his mentors to save for postgraduate studies. And then he says, I've saved some, but I don't know if it's enough for long-term goals. So he's doubting. Then he now switches between apps because he's not sure if he's on the right track. Then he feels I need to save for my future, but I'm managing it all is stressful. And actually, yes, it's not easy saving for something like that. It's like a long-term goal, and then it's not something that you find easy, especially kind of situation we are in the country. So yes, his pain is he dislikes having to juggle between multiple saving platforms. Then he loses motivation for long-term savings because he feels the journey is so long and It's not something you can achieve at the moment. And he wants a streamlined process to manage and track saving goals in one place. Yeah, so that's that about their personas and empathy maps. Then move to the problem statement and user needs and insights. So I joined them together and then gave a general overview of the problem statement. So Sarah needs motivation and spending control mechanisms, and John needs a consolidated view of his savings goals with clear long-term tracking. The general problem statement is that the students struggle to track and manage their savings effectively due to lack of financial knowledge, motivation, and tools that support long-term saving goals. You need an app that provides personalized guidance, visual progress, tracking, and incentives to keep them motivated while balancing multiple financial commitments. Their user needs and insights. Sarah needs a clear structure to help her save consistently without impulsive spending. Visual reminder and incentives to keep her. She needs visual reminders and incentives to keep her motivated, and also a way to track and visualize her progress towards specific saving goals, like buying a laptop. Her insight is that she wants to save but lacks control over her spending habits. She needs features like savings automation and spending limits that reduce temptation. A gamified approach which rewards for milestones. So a gamified approach with rewards for milestones could keep her on track. That means maybe after a particular action that she has done, or maybe that she has saved a particular amount of money, she will need something to tell her, okay, you are doing good and all of that. And John needs a consolidated view of all his savings goals and financial commitments, goal setting tools with clear progress tracking for long-term objectives. That's his postgraduate studies, help managing multiple saving goals in one place. His insights is that John is financially disciplined but finds it difficult to manage savings across different platforms. He needs tools that make it easier to track long-term progress and optimize his savings efforts. And we also need a dashboard that centralizes his goals and expenses that will simplify his savings journey. So here is my flow chart. Yes, so it's no time to go through every detail, but then it will be seen in the wireframing. So here we have the mid fidelity wireframing. My low fidelity wireframe is not, I've not uploaded it yet. Yeah, so I'm still working on that. Yeah, so here we have splash screen, onboarding screens, welcome screen, the sign up screens, OTP verification screens, the error and successful screens, login screens, error and successful screens too, forgot password screens to, and then OTP verification to change and create a new password. And then we have the home screen, goal setup, milestones screen, savings education screens here. Yes. And then we have the instant save and withdraw screens here. And then the profile screen. So let me just, okay. Yeah, so this is my style guide. Yes. Basically, for now I'm still, yes, I have to just, quickly put things together because of the presentation. So we'll move to the high fidelity. So I'm just going to run through the prototyping. I hope you're hearing me. Hello.
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. So let me restart the prototyping. So yeah, this is the first onboarding screen. Second, be in control, stay on top of your finances, manage your budget, and feel confident knowing exactly where your money is going. It's time to make your savings work for you. Then the welcome screen. So a new user can sign up. You put your name, your email address, phone number, your password. Then you sign up. Then they send a OTP to your number, and yes, you input the code. Then you verify. Successful. Takes you to the home page. So let me restart so that will just show us the error. Yes, so if you don't input all these details to show an error screen and take you back here. So after inputting your details and you don't include the OTP, it still shows the error screen and takes you back to include the OTP before verifying. So for a new user, sorry, for an old user rather, you log in. If you don't input your details, shows the error screen, takes you back. Input your details, email and password. You log in. After successful login, takes you to the home page. So yes, so in the home page we have the profile picture of an existing user, and then this is the user's name, bar. So this is like this message at the top. It's like a way to just let the users know that, or to encourage the users. Yeah, just like basically to encourage them. So as we are moving, you would notice that each write-up is different. Understand? So that users feel like we are, with them through every step of their journey. Yeah, so we have the total savings balance here, and then the notification screen or icon. So to do this, takes you to the notifications. You go back, and then we have instant save, withdraw, current goals. So wants to save for a MacBook Pro and also for postgraduate studies. Then we have latest milestones. That's the progress that the user has made so far, and then recent activities. Yes, so if you click the instant save, it takes you here where you can just instantly add your money to the account. Yes, so you input the amount you want, proceed to pay. So now this user has really like saved his details here and all. So just to input his PIN and then click confirm, then payment successful. Says let's do this again. So the delay, I just want to make it so fast so that you can actually read what is on the screen. You understand, before going back. So if okay, let me go back. So the withdraw screen here, this right up here is saying you should spend wisely. So whenever I want to withdraw, I've been reminded that okay, make sure you're drawing for the right purposes and then you use the money well. So you input your details and all, you proceed, verify with the OTP, payment successful, remember to spend wisely. Yes, and then we have this other options below. So we have the goal setup screen. Is where they can impute their savings, new savings goals setup, or like maybe to add to their existing saving goals. So you impute this person wants to save for his wedding, and his target amount is 10 million naira, and his amount to save is 50,000, and he wants to save weekly. So he'll be saving 50,000 weekly till he reaches his 10 million naira goal. Proceed to pay. The card details are already imputed. Put your PIN, then you confirm. Successful. We will notify you when the next payment is due. So like you'll be reminded when like the deadline is approaching. Okay, you need to pay as you have said that you pay weekly. You need to like pay, the time is running out and all that. So move to the milestone screen. So here's a list of amazing things you've done so far and progress you've made so far. So this user has reached 25% of his savings goals. At a certain point, he made his first very safe, and then he also completed a financial literacy course. So this keep them coming is just to encourage them. And then up here you see you're doing amazing. So every step is actually a form of encouragement for the user. So we can move to the savings education screen from there, and then you see here knowledge is wealth. Yes, here are a few study materials to help guide you in your savings journey. So we have budgeting workshop, financial literacy course, which the user has finished, and then this is just like a saying to help you stay motivated. So it says success is not the key to happiness, but happiness is the key to success. If you love what you're doing, you'll be successful. So this is actually encouraging the user to save. So go to the home screen, and then from here you can actually, if you click on this profile picture, take you to the user's profile. So from here you can enter the profile screen, manage cards, transaction history, account security, contact us, and then can log out, which will now take you back to the welcome screen. So this brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.
Okay, so well. So your UI, I love your choice of color. I love your choice of color. Can you please zoom in? I want to check something.
Oh, okay.
I love your product name. It's so fine. First thing first is your title, your heading is not consistent. On this particular sign up page, you said register your account and the empty OTP and field OTP. The title there is in capital letter and is bold, while the title on the sign up is actually almost same size with your full name and email address. Then when you scroll down to welcome back, when you're telling your user to log in, your title is actually different. Okay, so I think these are the errors I could point out. Then also I noticed on your home page when you're trying to tell your user, remind them that yeah, this now this image, this postgraduate studies, looking at it, it seems the image actually stretched. So just take a look at it very well and then know how you're going to either make it feel or fit so that the this image actually looks sketchy, stretch, a bit sketchy, stretch. And then I noticed on some of your screen, I noticed that the arrow was actually on the right hand side. So doesn't mean that those arrow means return back to the previous, like is it a go back button to the previous page? You want to
Yes.
Okay. Now, it's actually a good thing, and keeping your user motivated is also good. But in this situation, I will advise you take out this profile that says keep going. You can just take it out. Take out the image and the I don't cannot pronounce this name and you keep going. Take it out. Take it out and put the back button at the position where it's supposed to be and make it a little bit bold, like a little bit bigger, so that a user's thumb can actually click on it to go back to the previous page. Then also your title and not like now this particular page is saying this your goal setup empty and goal setup field. Now the title of that page is saying new service goal setup. Now you just need to be consistent in your title text. Now looking at that OTP verification now on that screen, I love that OTP verification write-up that you use as a header. It's actually clean and good. So if you can just, pick that size, the font size, the font weight, the color, the in cap log, if you can replicate it in all your screens that has a title, it is okay. Now in this your setup, news in this your screen that says new service goal setup. Now, if you want to keep your user motivated, you can write a little text on that to keep them motivated. By the time they click on it, they can feel motivated. Instead of adding this profile, almost there, keep going. Instead of adding this profile, it will look somehow because at a point, I actually don't understand what I was saying until when you started walking us through. That was when I understood what was happening there. But now, take out this profile. I love the font size, the font width, in cap log you use for that OTP verification. Replicate it in all your screens that has the title. And if you want to keep your user motivated, put a motivational write-up under each title. So that by the time they see what is happening on that page, like on the page title, they will see a write-up, like a motivational write-up to help them do what they want to do on that screen. Okay? And then you have the normal back button. Now, this size of your back button is too small for I have a very small hand. So if I'm a user, it's actually going to be looking too small for me. Just like I'm going to, it's not like more like a check mark where you say, I agree on terms and conditions. You just click on it and go. Back button is something that you need to be clicking frequently. I don't want to be on this page. I need to go back. I just want to, go through this application. I need to go back, So your back button needs to be in a very good size. So just like we already said, at the normal size of a button, okay? But it should just be in a rectangle, in a square format. The height and the width is just going to be the same, but you should be able to fit the size of the top size of your user. Then this your input field. Your input field is not consistent. Now, your input field is whatever you use on your sign up. Now, input field, what I normally do for my input field, the input field width and height is always the same thing with the button. So if the width is 325, that's what I'm going to use for my button and my input field. If the height is 60, that is what I'm going to use for my input field and my button. And my text, now you're using, this text look like DM Sans, if I'm not mistaken. Click on it, let me be sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, DM Sans.
Yeah, wow. Even amazed, I'm even get to know font, I know the name of font. Wow. So now this your font is DM Sans. DM Sans is just regular, semi-bold, and bold, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Regular is regular. No, click on it. No, okay. This okay. So now this your DM Sans has all the font. Like I normally use font that has, from thin, in fact, from thin to black, so that if I want to pick, I know the right thing to pick. Now this your input field here. This one is showing this your favor, your full name. This field page is showing that the font size. Take out this the font size. I want to be sure if it's not 9. Okay, it's 12. So what you use is 12, which is perfect. But no, it's not perfect. For 12, it is okay to tell your user like the information. Maybe, for example, put it this way, or enter your, your name here. But if it's actually a field, you should be able to use, 14 and above. And then for the title that says full name, I don't know, it's actually looking too big here. So click on it. Did you make this a component? Now this is 20. Now this particular font in my word, I would say is a font that actually chop belle full, looking like, pumping their head, their brothers or twin brothers. So what I would say is use 18 here and use medium. Okay. Now let's assume that you actually made this your input field in components. It will be very easy because once I'm explaining this, you just go to the component and make the adjustment. It will reflect in all. But you did not do it in components, and now this is where you're going to suffer yourself and start doing them one by one. This is why I said any element or any asset that you're going to be using frequently, make that in components. Example, your input field, your button. You get? So this input field now, the full name, the font, reduce it from 20 to 18. Then the space between the block and text, the title, reduce it. It's much. It's much. Click. Am I seeing? No, this is not it. Click on it again. Click on it again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Click on it again.
Okay.
Or is it the size that is this? Why are we having space under? Okay, I think the space.
The space between the full name and.
Yeah, is it 6?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I said I was not hearing you.
Space between the title and the space between the title and the block, is it 6? Like from what I'm seeing here, your auto layout is showing that it is 6.
Yes.
Okay, so 6. You can play around with 4. You can play around with 5 and 6 is somewhat decent. You can play around with 4. You can play around with 3 to see how it actually looks like once you've reduced the font size from 20 to 18. Now you could tell that. Okay. Then you arrange your title. Like I said, I love the OTP verification you use in cap lock. It's okay. You can use, if you want to use all your title in cap lock, you're good to go. If you want to use just the first letter of a word in cap lock, you're good to go. So far, so good. I think your UX part is okay from what I saw and heard is okay. But when I'm, giving you a grade, I'm just going to take a look at it very well. Then before you stop sharing your screen, your authentication, your onboarding, the image you actually use there is too much. It's too big. It's too big, especially this 3D, will I say 3D helicopter or aeroplane? It's too big. Now, what I normally use is, I don't know, I won't give you a specific size, but my image does not cross my layout grid. Now my image does not cross my layout grid. Like it's always inside the grid. Sometimes I put it in between the it's 6 counts. I measure that it doesn't cross. It should be inside 4 counts. That's what I normally do. So I don't want it to be too big and I don't want it to be too small. So you're going to reduce your image. It's too much, it's too big. Looking at it from this corner is too big. Okay. Be in control, set your goal is too big, it's too much. Then your splash screen, our advice for good look and feel, your splash screen and your button should be the same color. Is it that you make it your permanent?
My splash and my button.
Your splash is showing me light shade of purple, and your button is showing me the blue purple shade. I don't know if I'll call this blue or purple.
Okay.
So your button is telling me this is your primary color. So should your splash stand out as your primary color. So making it this color, you are going to confuse your user at first.
Okay.
Then this your set your goals, be in control. Let's get started. The font, looking at it, is too big. So our advice you use our advice you use 24 semi-bold with your dark black. Okay. So your image, you have to read it. I don't want to give a particular size because I don't know where you got your image from. Some images are in rectangular shape, some are in square, so I don't want to give you the particular size I normally use because it might not be the same thing as with your own. Okay. So Ebenezer, I'm going to push you tomorrow. So Bola, are you ready? So
yes,
thank you
I'm
so
ready.
much. So okay, all right. So Favor, thank you very much. I appreciate. Like I'm so excited that you guys did something. Like you don't know the joy that I have in me. You guys did something. Okay, the last person we are going to give the floor is our auntie, Bola. So over to you.
Okay, so good afternoon. Number one challenge, I'm not sure how to share my screen on Telegram. Please, somebody help me. What do I do? I'm only seeing video, your mic and leave.
Oh,
You
Marvelous.
click
How
on
did
video.
you help?
I should click on video.
Yes, then you would see there's like a screen, and then beside the video button.
Okay, I've
there's
seen it.
another button.
Okay, I've seen it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Or if you choose to on your camera, you're free. If you choose to turn it off, you're free. Okay.
Okay, good afternoon.
Wow.
So my my challenge is going to start from my fault because I use puppies and I already heard you said puppies is not great, so I don't even know where to start from. But let me start from.
Okay.
Let's just continue.
Okay. Let me finish first.
Okay. So I chose Poppy because I felt he's bold enough and then it's easy to read. So anyway, good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to present my project. The overview of the project is I'm designing an app that helps students, either undergraduate or graduate, to track their savings, to encourage them to save and then track their savings. And then the app is meant to live a lifetime, which means that they don't get to drop the app when they graduated. They can continue to use the app even after graduation. So my target audience, like I said, are graduate, undergraduate or graduate students, and then people who are working already. Then the problem statement is many students has a lot of needs, but they have limited resources. They love buying stuff, especially things that are in trend, such as clothes, shoes, and so on and so forth. They also have genuine things that they need to buy, like books, photocopy, assignments and stuff, practical fee, food, and so on and so forth. So these are the challenges that I have. Based on the people that I interview, another problem that they also have is fear of poverty, and then they're also scared of scammers, which means they don't want to use online app. Then the solution that I provided, I created an app that is colorful and easy to navigate. I chose lots of graphics and beautiful images so that it attracts young people, because I'm also targeting undergraduate, and most of which are young people that are tech savvy. And then if the app is boring, they will just not use it. I need the app to be attractive to them at first glance. Then the app also help them to automate their savings. They don't need to be thinking, when am I supposed to save? They save. There's a setting on the app that help them to automate their savings from the moment they are setting up. Then we also it also has financial literacy, because one of the people that I interview, one of the challenges they have is impulse buying. They don't know how to manage their fund. They think because they have limited fund, they don't know what to do with it. So the app is going to have different types of videos, and then the videos are not just there that they will not watch it. The video is going to have an incentive where if you watch it to the end, you get something. I'm still thinking around that. I'm not sure what the incentive will be yet. Then, like I said, it's youth friendly. And then another challenge that one of the people identify is, which is scammer. The app have a lot of security. It's going to have a lot of security embedded in it, and then there's going to be easy way of withdrawing it. So far, I've not been, due to time. I only have one persona right now. So my persona is Tolulope. She's a 22-year-old undergraduate student of University of Ibadan, and she has limited funds, but she realized that she needs a good laptop to be able to do school projects. And then but she also have the normal problem that undergraduate, impulsive buying, and then always buying stuff sometimes that they generally don't need. So our primary needs currently is reliable laptop, which is she needs a laptop that can do computer aided. The current laptop she has cannot do what she wants to do with computer aided. She's an engineering student. So our pain point is impulsive spending. She has financial anxiety. She's scared of being poor, of not having money, and she also have limited budgets. So the motivation for how is academic success, she just wants to be successful. And then one of the things that will make her successful as an undergraduate will be to have a good laptop to do her computer aided designs. And then she also wants career advancement. She wants to finish well so that she'll be able to get a good job after she finishes. She wants to build her career around technology. Then she also wants to be financially independent. She does not want to depend on a parent or boy or any other person for money. So the goal for Tolulope is to buy a new laptop and then avoid debt, build financial confidence. And then her personality trait is that she's highly motivated, she's tech savvy, she's cautious, and then she loves having fun. Trying to navigate to. Okay, so I've also highlighted personal traits for easy reading, and then goals also for easy reading. So this is a journey. So first of all, Tolulope has already identified that she has a problem, and then she's looking for solution for it. She's looking for solution for it. Then the app is going to have, if launched, is going to have a lot of adverts. So Tolulope would get to identify the app, and then she'll go online to see what people are saying about the app. Is it a good one? Because she's a cautious person, she wants to be sure she's not downloading an app that would clone her phone and then start stealing from her, kind of. So she'll read it, she'll go through people's review online, and then when she's sure that it's not a scam and it aligns with her goal, she's then going to download the app, and then she's going to create a budget, she's going to set a goal. All of these are going to be on the app. and then the app features. She's going to look at the app will have a tutorial where she can learn how to set goal and then create budgets. Then she's going to register, and then the app is going to have expense tracking, regular deposit, whether she remember or she don't remember. And in fact, it's even more important for our personal to be able to, for the app to be able to deduct from her account without her remembering. Because if she remembers, if she knows she has more money in her account, she probably spend it. And then she's going to be able to track her progress, and then there's going to be reminder and alerts. She'll be able to achieve a goal of solving financial anxiety. Then this is the journey map for the app. I'm not sure if it's visible enough. Somehow when I copy it from FigJam, it became small on Figma. Journey that she's going to go through one by one, what she's going to do. So in order not to keep us, I'm going to jump to the research that I did. So I did an online research where I asked different questions, but most of the people I interview do not use an app to track their savings, so they are new to it. But a lot of them said they are open to using an app to track their savings. So which means there's an opportunity in the market for that kind of app, even though there are several apps existing. But the people that I personally interview in Ibadan, they don't use it. They prefer to use bank or PiggyVest. Those are the options that are in the survey that I did. Okay, so the next thing is my style guide. Hopkins. And then I selected it because I felt it's going to be bold enough. And then I saw it, I searched through different fonts actually, but I settled for it because I felt it was bold enough compared to the other ones that I checked. And then the color selection is picked from the logo. Because the app is not existing, is nothing. I also designed a logo, which I'm going to show when we get to the prototype itself. And then this is my grid and my illustration. I've not finished adding the illustrations on this part because I'm still designing. I'm not done with the design. And then these are the buttons that I've created as a component. This is my input field. I'm also not done with that. This time is a little bit. Well, let me go to my so this is my mid fidelity. I've not uploaded the low fidelity. So many things going on right now. So these are my screen. These are the splash screen. So this is the logo that I created. So I created a gray version of it for the wireframe, and then the beautiful one, colorful one for the prototype itself. So this is the journey. I'm yet to separate them to show which is for which process. I'm hopeful that before the end of tomorrow I'll be able to finish it. So this is my wireframe, and then let me now go to prototype. Okay, so this is I'm trying to work on this, but I'm not done with it also. So this is the logo that I created also. Let me see if I can. Let me share my screen. Okay, start from the beginning. Okay. So this is the slash the logo. So because the target is for students to be able to use it, and then even after graduation they would also be able to use it, which was why I selected this one, saying secure your future right now. And then so if I click on skip, it will take me to the registration part, but let's just, for the purpose of this presentation, I'm going to click on everything, personalized savings, and then campus to real life. And then this is the welcome page where you create an account if you are new, and then if you are already if you're an existing user, you log in here. So if I click on this, this is what we have, and then I can go back to also, for those who want, if I already have an account, I can also go back and go to it, and then I can also come here and log in. Okay, so but let me go back to the create account screen. I'm still lost in a way. So, but this is the create account, and this is where account, the person typing phone number, the account, because we want it to be easy to create an account. So the person starts with phone number and creating password, and then provide other details later. Then this is a verification code. So when the person type the verification code, this is the page where it will come to. And then when the verification is successful, this is the page where it will pop up to say successful, and then continue. And then, so the person also, because my persona is key on protection, she's cautious and all that. So we created a 2-layer. Apart from the OTP, she's going to also create a PIN. I got the inspiration from Piggyvest. So this is when she's typing, and then when she's done, congratulations, and then she continue. So this is where she now provides more information, her name, email address, gender, and everything about her study, and so on and so forth. And then, so we also have option of fingerprint and then face scanning. So when the fingerprint is accepted, it's going to say congratulations. And then the face scanning, scan my face. This is the screen where she holds to her face to scan her face, and then enable the face, and then scan completed. So this now takes us back to login page. So she can either log in using her face or fingerprint, or she can type in her password. So if I click on it, it's going to take us to the boarding, the dashboard. So once they log in, they get to the dashboard where the amount that has been saved previously will show. But there's also a screen for new user. Let me scroll down to that. Okay, so this is the screen for new user that has not done anything. So everything is still going to be 0, 0. So the other screen is for people who are already saving, and then when they log in, it shows the amount they've saved so far. And then quick save. We can. I'm not. Like I said, I'm not done. This is supposed to be interactive. If I click it, it's supposed to take us to the saving page. Well, I think I've done this one. Yes, I've done this one. So for a new user, she's going to create a target. What are you saving for? The amount she's trying to save, how often she wants to be saving, and then the target. And then when she, oh God. Okay, so there's a problem there. If she click on the page, it's supposed to come to this screen where it shows the amount and all that before it goes to confirm. Then confirm is supposed to come to this screen to show that she has created a saving target, and then there's option to create another saving target or continue. Okay, so this is another screen that shows the things, the targets that she has created. So my persona is saving for laptop, rent, and then vacation. And then this is also another page that shows overview of what she's saving for. So many transactions. So every time that she saves, the there's a page for transaction that she can just click on the page and then she will see overview of the transaction. And then on this page, she can top up, she can withdraw, and then she can edit the plan. In case her income increase or reduce, she can edit it, and then she can also create a new plan. Okay, so there's also saving options. She can transfer to the app, and why is this one not showing? She can transfer from her bank account to the app, and then she can then be saving from the wallet to her saving target, or she can she can use card. So if she wants to use card, if she click on card, this is the page where she's going to be required to put in her card details. And then when she's done, I'm not done prototyping. So when she's done, she will come. When she start typing, this is the page where the typing stuff. Thank you, ma. When she start typing, this is the place where it will show. This is the screen that it will show, and then when she's done typing it, she confirm she's going to come here where an OTP is going to be sent from the bank, and then she's going to type. So once she starts typing, it comes to this page to show that she's already typing. When she's done typing, she verify, and then a congratulations message also pop up to say the OTP is accepted and the card is linked. Okay, so this is also supposed to be an interactive one to create a new one. Like I said, I'm not done prototyping. It's a little bit overwhelming right now. And I don't know. I think that's that. Yes. Then there's also the page for analytics, and then there's also the page for analytics, and then the final page that's where I am right now, where I finish, is the profile where she can input her personal information, notification, help, support, account statement. I'm not done creating pages screen for all these ones. This is where I stop right now. Thank you very much.
All right, at the point we are tense. Okay, so I love your color choice. The choice of yellow and the blue actually blend well. I love the darker shade of yellow, and we like call it yellow or orange. I love how both of them actually blend well, and I love how you play around with it on your bottom navigation. Okay, so one error that you actually did that I think actually made your especially your status bar, it actually made your design look somehow. So you're using this dynamic this should be iPhone 14 if I'm not mistaken, dynamic display. So Figma or a designer like us actually provided a dynamic iPhone 14 dynamic status display. So what you're just going to do is just go to community and look for it. Just type iPhone 14 status bar. You're going to see it. You're just going to copy it and then replace it in all your status bar screens. So that it will actually look nice because of the kind of frame you're using. You didn't use the normal, frame that I told everybody to use. You actually use a larger frame, okay? And using a larger frame might be extra size of font for your design. Then another thing is the size of your button. I noticed that the size of your button on your screen is actually way below 45, if I'm not mistaken. So, like I said at the beginning of that your button should not exceed 60 and it should not be below 45 because of the size of your user's thumb. So if you preview those screens that has buttons, and if let's say you preview it on your phone, you'll see that if you're using Figma Mirror on your phone, you'll see that it's actually too small for you to click. It's going to be very small for you to click. Okay, so that's why I said use between 45 to 60. So sometimes I would say, okay, use 50. 50 is actually fair and it's actually okay. Okay, is okay. 60 might be too big. 60 might be too big. 55 is okay. 40 Sorry, 50 is okay, 55 is okay. 60 might look too big. It might draw too much attention. Now, you actually play. I don't like Pumpkin's font. This is me being plain to you. I don't like Pumpkin's font at all. The last time I used Pumpkin's font was 2021 when I did my first food app project. So since then, I actually don't. I don't even know that Pumpkins actually existing. But you play around with Pumpkins very well. Now, you play around with the font size and font weight very well. But the choice of your color, like for example, your black, did not blend in well with the Poppins. Now, remember I said Poppins font is like if someone who using urban list regular, if I'm supposed to use that same thing, that same write-up that person use with Poppins, it's just going to be the person using regular. But my own part, I'll be using regular. I'll be using thin. I'll be using thin. Like I'll be on the, let's say Marvelous actually use her title is bold, her body text is regular, and she's using urban list. But on my end, if I'm using Pumpkins and I want to replicate the exact thing she did, now I won't be on the same position. I won't be like using bold. I will have to come down and use semi-bold because of the way Pumpkins font is. In my word, the font chop belle full. It's actually looking too bold and it's eye-catchy. It's very eye-catchy, but if you don't play around with it, it will mess your look and feel of your design. But in your own part, you play around with the regular, you play around with the medium, but you didn't play around with the semi-bold and bold. You actually just feel, okay, this is okay. Now, take a look at this, your personal information, your notification, your help and support. I think from what I'm seeing, I think these are bold, but if you can just come down to semi-bold, is okay. Another thing is don't use 00000 as your black color. You can use, something below, like not gray, not dark gray, but another shade of black, but not 000 because Pumpkins and 000 they are not they are not friends. It's going to mess up with your, like for example, now you're using where you're supposed to use semi-bold, you're using bold and you use 000. It just messed up the write-up for you. Okay. So I won't say go
I
and change.
actually use 000. I use a very dark shade of the blue color I'm using.
Okay. So that means where the mistake is coming from is where you use bold, remove it from bold to semi-bold. Like take one step down, okay, so that the copies will blend well. But so far so good. I love the way you play around with the fonts. Like even when you are laughing, you play around with it very well. Where you use regular, you can just end it. You're just on the body test. Just come down and see how it is. I love puppies, so no doubt I love puppies. But where I don't love puppies, if you don't know how to play around with it, to mess up your design, to just make your design look like see you are out. Your look and feel will just be out of point. Now another thing I notice is your logout. Your logout is supposed to be a red color. It's something that is supposed to show like a danger color where it tells you if you're taking this action, just know that you're taking this action and you're automatically going out from here. Okay, that's how your logout should be. Now, all this icon you use for this your account section, all this icon you use for this your account section, I would advise you just take out this colored icons or maybe 2D vectors and just use the normal icon that we are supposed to use. Try to not mess up your entire accounting section up. Just use icon. Icon is okay. Just use icon. I think Roland and Marvelous. I can't remember who else actually use icons. Maybe I can't remember for now. Just use icon is okay. Use particular set of icon. If you want to use the popular font awesome icon, just download the fonts. I already shared the link for you guys. You download the font awesome font. You copy the icon and then you add. If you don't want to use that one, you don't want to go through that stress, just use a particular collection of icon from Iconify. I think Roland used which icon. I think I found out about which icon from one of his assignments, and I asked him what icon is, and he said it's which icon, but it's not a free icon. So you can use which icon, the free pack, just once collection of icons just to arrange this place. Okay. Then your back button, you just drop you just dropped arrow there. I will not say just drop it that way. If our advice, if you can, put it inside a block, block, yeah, inside a square or block, and then maybe use the overlight shade of your yellow, like maybe your yellow or your blue, depending how. I think I saw where you did your lighter shade. You can use it ahead. Just scroll up at this your number input. Just scroll up a little at this your number input. She's with me. Okay. Now you could tell this your numbers input. Now I love the way it is. So if you can use the same background and then the same color of number and then create a component for this your back button, it's actually okay. Okay. Now your button text, is actually looking too big. Now let me give you one tips about pumpings. Now, puppies is whatever somebody has used on his own design that is outside puppies and outside, let's say, Montserrat and puppies, they are on the same line or lineage, I don't know. But if I'm using 18 outfits and you want to use same 18 font width, or font size, sorry, and let's say I'm using outfit 18, font width is irregular. If you're using pumpings, don't use 18, use 16. Like come down, use 16, don't use regular, use light. It will blend together to what you are using from my own. Okay, because I believe you actually got an inspiration from somewhere to do all this. So that's one thing about pumpings. So you just need to know how to mango its way around. If I'm using so number for this, just pumpings, you just need to come down so that it will blend in. Now your button text in capital letter is fine, but the font width is too much. So I would advise you just use your normal, just the first letter should be in cap lock and every other one should be in small letter. And then, increase the height of your button to blend it. But before you can change the button text, increase your button to, 50 and see how the text actually blend in well. So another thing is you need to learn how to play around with your shadows. You need to just learn how to play with your shadows. One thing about this design, it's not something that I have done it and I'm going to drop it. Trust me, if you drop it for like 1 week, you start asking some silly questions that whoever is answering those questions will ask, what happened? Why are you asking such questions? You might actually get pissed off by replying those questions. Okay. So just keep learning, keep mastering your skills, keep doing it. You will just see yourself start perfecting, start doing so well, start doing so good. So far so good. You did well. You did so well, and I'm so glad you actually speed up your whole process within this short period of time. So I'm going to just clap with my whole part of my body for you.
Thank you, ma.
So you did so
Thank
well.
you.
You did so well. Okay, so the last person, he said that he wants to present today. I should give him the chance. Okay, so Ebenezer, over to you. Bola, you can stop sharing your screen so that Ebenezer will share and show us his magics. Ebenezer, I cannot hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now, ma?
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Yeah, as regards to the presentation, savings app case study. So I came up with the name Savvy Track. savvy, which means having or showing a perception or comprehension in practical manners. Then tracking in terms of the mobile app, the fintech app, which is the student saving app, which will help mostly students to track and save their finances. And also, this app allows students to take control of their finances, helping them to graduate with confidence and financial independence. And looking at the problem statements, so one, we have many students enter college without a strong understanding of personal finance, such as budgeting, managing debts, or saving. This lack of knowledge leads to poor financial decisions like overspending or taking on high interest loans. Then the solution to that particular problem with Savvy Track app, it empowers students to actively manage their finances through budgeting tools and saving plans, helping them to graduate with financial independence and the confidence to make informed decisions about their future. And this particular app is targeted towards students. So the target audience is projected to students. And this Savvy Track is designed for students to enable them to efficiently monitor and manage their savings objectives. So now moving on to the objectives now. Number one, we have to promote financial literacy, educate students on budgeting, saving, and managing personal finances, to encourage saving habits, help students develop consistent saving through goal setting and progress tracking, and provide easy to use tools, offer simple budgeting, spending trackings, and saving features, offer rewards and incentives such as referring someone and you get a particular discount for that referral, and also enhancing financial independence. So now my design process, the first one, which is the empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. So for the empathize, I conducted a user research. I carried out a quantitative study involving 13 participants and a qualitative study involving 3 individuals to accurately pinpoint the user pain points through targeted research and research questions. So now moving on to the research questions. So these are the research questions I outlined. Which I had some responses here. What features do you consider most essentially in saving tracking applications? Most people went for goal setting and progress monitoring. And the next one, which is, can you share a recent saving goal you established and how you monitored successfully? And with the look of it, we have 33% saying purchasing a new device using a physical journal. So now moving on to the user persona. So we have James Okoya here, age of 21, a student living in Lagos, single. James Okoye is an enthusiastic undergraduate student at the University of Lagos, Nigeria, where he's pursuing a degree in computer science. He's passionate about technology and innovations. And these are his pain points being highlighted here. The first one, which says he finds managing finances overwhelming, especially if they are new to budget and if he's new to budgeting and financial planning. And the goals to that particular pain point is simplifying financial management with user friendliness, friendly interfaces, and intuitive tools. And the second pain point here is difficulty in creating and sticking to a budget. He has difficulty in sticking to budgets and plans for his particular project, or probably his project, yeah. And the goals towards this pain point is to offer flexible budgeting tools that adapt to changing income and expenses. So this is the first persona we have here, James Okoye. And the second person, moving to my right-hand side here, is Lovett Adeyinka, having an age of 19, a student based in Abuja, single. Amina Ibrahim, sorry, there's a discrepancy in the names. That was a typographical error. She's a driven undergraduate student at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, where she's studying economics with a passion for data analysis and sustainable development. Amina she actively engages in research projects and economic forums on campus. So these are pain points, Amina's pain points. The first one is unexpected costs, which disrupt financial plans and leads to stress. So when she has unexpected costs like emergency cases where she had to just pull up loans from people, from families and friends to sort out bills. So this is one of the major pain points and also the frustration which she faces a lot more. And the second one is she struggles to set a realistic and achievable financial goals. She tends to do well to postpone savings due to the fact that income and budgeting comes from her parents and not from herself deep down. And the solution to that is the first one is to offer a saving goal feature, which specifically for our emergencies and provide guidance and building and maintaining emergency fund. And the second goal is to help her set, track, and achieve personalized finance goals with progress indicators and motivational reminders. And here is my empathy map. So we have say, think, does, and feel. And for say, we have the first points highlighted here. I need to save money but don't know where to start. So this user find it difficult to save and not knowing where to start, because most times she find it difficult to save due to the fact that not aligning herself to a particular mobile app or particular pattern to enable her save her money. So what she does most times after getting her money, she just spend, keep on spending and finding less to save. And the second point highlighted here is and she has so many expenses, it is hard to manage. So this particular user find it difficult to manage her expenses due to not having a preferred mobile saving app to enable her meet this particular criteria and help her to manage her finances well. And the third point highlighted here is I wish I had a tool to track my spending better. And this is where Savitra comes in to help her manage her finances, track her finances, and do well in it. And we have think, does, and feel. So now moving on to the user flow. So we have the user flow here from the start, onboarding, the first onboarding screen, the welcome, the login, the sign up, the create password and OTP being generated, then forget password. So this is the user flow here. So I conducted a competitive analysis making use of Piggyvest as a direct competitor and also CUDA. So the first pros which I noticed was first the user friendliness of Piggyvest. Piggyvest is a user friendly financial saving application that enables users to save and help them track their spendings. And the second point highlighted here is advanced security. Piggyvest has a top-notch security flow and pattern. And the cons here, we have reviews have said a typographical error here. Review has said software is glitchy. So I stumbled upon a review on Google Play Store, a particular user, not a particular user saying the glitch in the software. And making use of CUDA as the other competitor. The first pro is user-friendly, real-time data, high security, loss of server. That is the cons, loss of server, no USSD code for transactions. So for CUDA, most people find it difficult to make use of USSD code to make transactions. And now moving on to the low fidelity. So this is a paper sketch of the UI. So we have the logo in the first UI, the first mobile screen, the logo in the center. The next one, which is the onboarding screen 1, onboarding screen 2, down to the login screen, to the forget password, reset password, and the likes. So here is a meet fidelity. So for the survey track, for the space for logo, I didn't include the logo here for the meet fidelity, but I included it in the high fidelity. So this is the meet fidelity. This is the splash screen, the onboarding screen, the authenticating screen. And here is the high fidelity, the onboarding screens, onboarding screen 1, onboarding screen 2, then the authentication screens. Here is it. So if you look at the first authentication screen, we can notice that the button here has been disabled due to the fact that no data has been inputted in this particular phase. While this, we have the color popping up here saying it's active now, you can continue. So here it is, the login screen and the home page. So as regards to the home page, we have a profile picture of the user here and a display information saying that, hello Vanessa, do more with your finances. We are having an icon here. This is a notification icon. Probably when an information comes up, probably the user makes a deposit, a quick save, a withdrawal, or process any payments or any savings. So the notification pops up here, you click on it. So we'll be going there subsequently. I'll show you that. So this is the display screen of the home page, the savings, the balance, the view savings, deposit, quick save, withdraw, new plan, and create a target for convocation. This is particularly for students that wants to convocate after their undergraduate section. And we have another screen below here for another fixture below here for the transactions, the deposits confirmed and the likes. Then the home screen, the savings, the invest, and the account. So I'll be moving into the high fee. Still loading. So here is the prototype. I'll restart again. So the drop down of the logo and the text, the name of the app. So we have the first onboarding screen, save early, track your spending, and find yourself on the path to financial growth. Next, easy and secure, and get started. So for a first-time user, so you have the login and sign up. For a first-time user, you click on the sign up, which takes you to this screen, the sign up screen, having your full name, requesting for your full name, email, password, and this is a small button here to choose I agree with terms and conditions. Okay, and this button is actually not active. This is not active since the data has not been imputed. The data has not been inputted here. So now we have the information of the user here, Vanessa Bridget's details, emails, and password. Then there is a tick here for I agree with terms and condition. So continue. And this particular button also is not active due to the fact that the verification code has not been typed here. So clicking on this, so we have it pop up here. So here we go. Welcome to SurveyTrack. You've successfully created a SurveyTrack account. Proceed to log into your account. Proceed to login. So it takes us back to this login screen, login and sign up screen. So login, your email and password. Continue. So here is the dashboard. As I said earlier here, this particular profile picture, this particular picture of the user takes us to the profile, which is this. So we have the full name, the email, the withdrawal bank name, the bank account number, and the BVN number. So we go back. This is actually meant to take us back to the home screen. So there was a mistake in the prototype there. So here is the notification screen. So here is the notification screen. So we have the notification for the month of August and the month of September also. So here is the notification screen back. So here we have the deposits for users who want to fund their accounts, their track accounts using their mobile bank accounts and their cards. So here is the credit cards information, requesting for their credit card information. And see that this particular button is not active due to the fact that the data has not been imputed here. So here we have it popping up here. You successfully deposited the sum of this into your track account. Continue. Takes us back to the home. And this quick save, I have not completed this particular section of the home page. And here is the savings. So we have a save lock plan, an emergency plan, and a target plan. So here the save lock plan, dashboard, the save lock plan. So we have here the details, the balance of the plan, this particular plan, what's a safe lock. So this particular description enables the user to know more about the plan. And we have the suggestions here. There are suggestions being made for the users. Okay, if you lock your account, if you lock your money, this particular amount, you're going to earn this particular amount here, up here, for this particular day. And this is another suggestion here. So we have 4 suggestion box here for users to input. So clicking on this takes us to this here to confirm. So there is a toggle button for the account, the dashboard balance. So here's the toggle button. And this enable fingerprint, I have not completed this particular phase of this feature. And this is a dark mode feature. And here is the cards. So we have the card here. This is a saved card of the user here. And you can add a new card here. Back here. Then to log out here, clicking on the logout. So here is a pop-up. So are you sure you want to log out of your account? So yes and no. And this red icon here shows that, okay, this is an alert. Okay, there's an alert here. Sort of like a danger, an emergency, something. Okay, are you sure you want to confirm this? Yes, so it takes us back. Yes, ma. I'm done, ma. I'm actually running out of battery. That's why I'm making it snappy, ma.
No problem. But I have one very important question to ask you, and I want you to be sincere. Do you
Okay,
actually
ma.
learn all this thing within the space of 3 months?
Okay. To be sincere with you, ma. To be sincere with you, I actually took a course, an online course, a uiux course. So I was having it simultaneously with CareerEX.
Okay. Because
Yes, ma'am.
these are the questions I need to ask both Roland and new fellows. Well, I don't think there is much to explain to say because your US case study, although you didn't finish it, your US case study is clear. Even if I said go ahead and post it, is okay. But your student must be a rich student because they're actually saving in dollar. You know how much is dollar? You know how much is dollar? And I'm saying $11,000. God.
Yes, ma.
So so far so good. I don't think there are any errors that I figure out from your work. It's clean. Trust me, it's
Okay.
neat. At a point I
Thank
was
you.
like, this guy learned this thing within the space of 3 months. So everything is clean. I love the choice of font. I know this font, but I can't remember the name. Can you remember? Can you remind me the name of this font?
Okay, yeah,
Um,
this is Moolish, ma. Moolish.
Moolish. Thank you. So it's
Yes,
actually a
ma.
good. It's okay. The choice of color is fine. The size, everything is just neat. It's clean. Like, yeah, you can just go ahead and post your work on Behance. Like, this is so
Yes,
clean.
ma. Thank you very much, ma.
You it's so fine. So I will
Thank
have
you,
to
ma.
just. So Tope said he wants to present. Tope, go ahead and present. If you need, I can stop
Okay.
sharing your.
All right, ma.
Tope, over to you. Tope, are you on the call? Over to you. Tope, are you on the call? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Go
Yes, ma.
go ahead and show us your magic.
All right, ma. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Yes. Yes, I can.
All right. Um. My name is Tope Michael Olugbanda. I'm here to present my saving application, and this project uh is designed to meet the need of student in Villa University College of Education or in any level of financial institution, and to just help them to manage their financial background, to save money in order to achieve some certain purpose. And then, so as I said, the goal is to meet the need of a student in order to effectively track their financial status and manage their money for the purpose of the future in order to ensure that they have something in store to able to cater for certain expenses in the future, like buying a laptop, doing a project even after school, uh, starting up a business. So that is it. In the course of the development of this project, I undergo the use of a design thinking process where I conducted user research to able to know. The first thing I do is the empathy to I conducted research to understand the need of the students and to know how they feel. So and I conducted research. Which is out is a combination of the quantitative and qualitative research where I develop it with the use of Google form and I sent it to them. So the Google form comprised of 14 research questions, and in which 6 of it is qualitative, and the 9 of it is quantitative. So, and these are the research topics and the responses of the users. So, and through the research, I'm able to understand that okay, there's a need of developing this application because some students they find it uh like ready to save their money, and then in order to to meet up with the saving target. So I see reason why there is need of developing this application. Um, I also consider the user persona. I and these are I have three user persona here. I'm coming. Okay, the first person here is David Adewale, and David Adewale is a university student. I'm coming. Let me just try. So, he's a university student trying to understand how to manage his money. So, he's an undergraduate student who is studying business administration, and is looking forward of saving money to able to track. You are is looking forward to uh, mobile application that will help him to able to track his financial. So I have the interest, I have the influence, I have the goal. I might be too forward. Like I didn't really have battery on my laptop. So the interest, the influence, the goal, and the motivation are the pain point. So the pain point is that they find it difficult to keep on tracking this money, and
What happened? Did he just went off? Okay. I don't know. Maybe he's having. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes. I think he's having network.
Issues. Okay. Okay. If he doesn't have much bar on his battery or battery life, so you can just leave it till tomorrow. You can just leave it in tomorrow and present. Some persons actually begged that they they can't present today. So I think I moved three persons. Salami is presenting tomorrow. Damilola is presenting tomorrow. Gold is presenting tomorrow, and Samuel Michael is presenting tomorrow. I think after network kicked him out of the class, he was unable to join the class. So okay, so we're going to end it here, and I'm so glad. Like I'm so glad that you guys did something. Like you guys did something, and this is me saying for those people that learned within the space of 3 months, you did so well. For people that have been learning always, you did so well. You you actually from the whole correction that we've been doing from assignments, you guys have been doing your best. Look guys, I don't even know. I'm even like lack of words to even explain how excited I am. Like I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. I wish you can continue our class, teaching, marking assignments. I wish we can, but you cannot. So I won't give any word of anything. I'm not going to say anything right now because we are not completing class. So tomorrow we are going to give chance for these 5 persons to present their work. Okay, so I think we'll have to end the class right now and we'll continue tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow you help me and make announcements. Attending the class is very compulsory because there are some information I would really love to pass across that is going to help us. Tomorrow is the last time we are going to gather together again for classes, for product design classes. So tomorrow is just the last time. So please help me reach out to others to attend the class.